Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mark coming at you from Brooklyn. Happy hour, 7 o'clock out here in Brooklyn. God knows what time it is in Vermont. I think it's the same. Lolo can't make it. He's up in Vermont making maple syrup with the family, hanging out at a farm, feeding chickens. Well, he's got his daughters feeding chickens. But so maybe he's just sitting back, enjoying, relaxing. A much-needed vacation for him and his family. But since Lola's not here, I guess I got to do it. You guys have been working hard all week, so happy hour. If I just trimmed my nails. There it is. Got a little kicking and screaming.
Cheers, buddy.
John's already popped his. It's been a rough week for him. Delicious. All right, so everybody had been here early. Bremer's Ghost has been hanging out for about the last hour. He says he's been smoking that good shit. Conche says, why don't you come to New Jersey with that good shit? Biggs Gunner, he's saying that, oh shit, I'm off on Friday night. I don't know what that means. Ben from Arizona, he says evening. Bandy's a little bit nervous. Don't be nervous. Tyson Fury's got it. Bono, he's with us. Haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you. Anders with the new Core V. Don't know what that means, but hey, that's cool. I'm going to guess this means happy hour. Palace 0, United 5. Now, we've been busted by saying United on this show, and we say, well, you can't say United because who the hell are you talking about? Who's United in this one? We got Mo Master. Mr. Tom's let him out of the basement for a little bit to let him watch the show. We got everybody here, but you know who we have sitting in the back, or maybe waiting to show his ID and come in, as Lolo likes to say. We've got a couple of people already. We got Ben Ireland and we got Gary from the trip. Two of my favorite people. There they are. How you guys doing? Ben Ireland is falling off the couch. There he is. He's falling off the couch.
Cheers, everyone.
You know, I tell you, I have no idea what's going on in the football world because, you know, in New York at least.
Can I just rewind? Just rewind a second. Dillian White knockout.
Okay. All right. We're not having that fight here. The only fight that we've been paying attention to here in the States is the fight between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Oh, that's
and I know
I'm not following that.
Absolutely pathetic, but it's on every street, like every news source that I follow. You know, it's like you just going through the page, and it's like Johnny Depp said this and Amber Heard said this, and so I get little bits and pieces, and I just want to know, like, how it all came to be. Where Amber was just like, well, I'm gonna take you to court, and Johnny Depp's like, well, you go right ahead. And she's like, well, you're gonna be ruined. And it's like, do you have any idea the stories that you will be telling? Because they're absolutely awful. Today, we learned that she took a shit on her bed. That's not a good look. That is not a good look.
You
to have
to
to say that in court.
You've lost me.
Yes,
I fell asleep halfway through what you were saying, and then you just
I
said
don't blame
shit
you.
on the bed.
This is
what's
Mark,
this
you
is
got
what's
too much
wrong with
time.
America.
Mark, you've got too much time in your hands. If you can stand around,
Ben, is this it? Is this the only thing that's wrong with my country?
Because this shit right is infected my country, and you've Americanized us with your TV, and I don't watch TV anymore because it's just shit. It's just American shit ripped off, and then you rip our good shit off, and it's shit, and it's like,
yeah.
No, man.
America, we'll take your holiday and turn it into shit.
You know what?
Mexican independence and turn it into just a drunk fest.
I found out the other day that you have on your border between Canada, you have a no-touch zone, and it's just like where they've mowed the trees down for the full border. It's like a gap of like no growth.
Well,
like someone's just took a massive lawnmower all the way down the line.
I don't know if that's true because I spent many years living in Minnesota. My mother and my youngest brother are from northern Minnesota, and I've been up there many times. It's pretty much just one big lake that makes the border. It's the Boundary Waters National Park. It's the most pristine spot to make it as of nature in the world. Yeah,
they tried to make it as straight as they could, but obviously because of the way the land lies, but it's something like
the Canadians are drunk.
90-something straight lines.
Canadians have been drinking that Molson.
You see, that's so much better than Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. You see, we've learned something.
I don't know if that was any better for me. I don't.
You know what's wrong with your country is the mowed lawn.
A straight borderline. I don't really. No, it doesn't really infuse me. It doesn't keep me entertained. I like I said, I did put a bet on Dylan just because the odds were too good. On Fury, you just really nah. You're not getting anything for that. So if you have money to spare, and you take the underdog, maybe you'll get something out of it.
If you're watching, Mr. Tom, see if you can come up with a quick package for the fight before betting in the dark.
I have no doubt if Dylan were to win, you can make a ton of money. I kind of
suddenly felt like I felt like Dave Chappelle there for a second. I was like, "Yo, Gary, you got any of that spare money?" Because if you got spare money laying around, I will gladly take it off your hands.
Well, it's not spare money. It's money I'm not gonna, I'll be able to live tomorrow.
Right. Is this money that you won on the Arsenal match?
No.
Oh yeah. No. Well done, Arsenal. Well done.
Yeah, they looked good. They looked good. They surprised me. I didn't expect. Nobody expected that.
Y'all played Chelsea's D squad. I mean, it was like a sub of a sub.
Crystal Palace, Brighton, and Southampton, and we lost. Squad. So guess what? I don't care who we're playing. If they don't want to put out their number one starters, I don't care. Give me.
I didn't even recognize that lineup.
First team. Oh, did you not recognize that lineup? Mason Mount played.
Okay.
James played. Keeper played.
Reece James is a shadow of his former self, man.
Werner played.
Awful.
Yeah, Werner played.
And he scored. Played. Was that embarrassing for the Arsenal? Was that embarrassing for Arsenal fans to let Timo Werner score?
Yes, I was not happy with that.
The only two.
And Azzy or whatever his name is, Asp or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He scored two. So basically, yuck. Blech. Just not.
There was only two players that aren't regulars. That's Sarr and maybe Azpilicueta.
Yeah, but Christensen isn't a regular, and Alonso isn't a regular.
Yeah, Alonso's played,
and Rudiger didn't
over
play.
50% of the season. So
Silva didn't play until late in the second half.
Yeah,
but
they still had a strong
definitely.
enough team.
It was definitely a win by Arsenal that stopped the bleeding because
Arsenal
there was worry.
Arsenal didn't have their first choice fullback, as in they had Tavares playing. They didn't have the first choice forward.
I thought Tavares played okay in this one.
So
no, everybody's playing with reserve. So like I said, I don't care if they don't want to bring anybody and just play 0 against 11. I'll take it. Don't care. 3 points. Nobody looks at the 3 points and goes, "Guess what? They didn't have any of their starters in." I don't care. I wanted points.
I was just happy that Arsenal have got a new song instead of that stupid fucking Saka and Smith Rowe song.
I don't know the song stuff because
I don't know. I can't even understand what the announcers are saying, let alone what the crowd is saying. I know you
need to go to a game and then be in it, and then that's how you learn it.
I went to one game in Spain like 20 years ago.
That's not a game. More Master will tell you well done, but it's like watching paint dry.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I wasn't a fan. I was just like a friend of mine had an extra ticket. He worked for one of the newspapers in Madrid. And he was like, "You want to go?"
All them years ago, you watched
football,
that guy? And it never won you over. But
he's somehow stressing about the Woods and not getting service. He doesn't have to worry about Bigfoot. He has to worry about falling into like a big puddle of syrup.
He's got ice
You
cream,
know?
man. He's in places in the
Oh,
land
that's
of ice
right.
cream.
That's right. They
Magic
do
Hat
have.
Brewery.
They do
You
have.
gotta go to the Magic Hat Brewery if you're in Vermont. You might as well just do that.
Oh no, Magic
No?
Hat is awful.
Oh, is it? Oh,
I think it's some
like
of the
it.
worst. I think it's some of the there's like they have some sort of like fruit laced beer.
I don't drink that stuff.
It's like orange or something like
I don't
that. It was
necessarily drink that
just
stuff, but
terrible.
Oh,
But this was a long time ago.
You're picking like one beer that I probably didn't taste.
No, it's pretty good. You could have one or two with them, and that's the max.
See, I just have one, and I'll have that taste forever, and then I can just drink the shitty cheap beer from there on, because that's definitely what I do.
So the man's talking. He's like, I drink a Bud Light, and then he's gonna like Magic Hat, blah, because it's got flavor in it.
Oh, I don't drink Bud Light. I don't drink Bud Light.
You just said you drink crap beer.
I drink crap beer. I drink
I
crap
just
beer,
wanna know,
especially when I worked in restaurants as a sommelier, because you're tasting wine all day long, and then suddenly you're just like, I don't want to taste anything anymore. I just want the effect. I'm not drinking it for its taste. But no cell service. Well, maybe just put another coin in the box just outside.
If you're not drinking for taste, just raid the school science lab for ethanol.
I know exactly. You just might go straight, and you just inject it right in. You don't even have to drink it if you want it. Go straight to the bloodstream.
like Roger off American Dad. Yeah.
Oh man, that's something I haven't seen in a really long time.
Yeah, I do like a Belgian beer. I like all the beers. Anything that's got beer in it, I'll drink it. So there you go.
Nice.
I'll try it at least once. I tried something called a bastard stout.
No,
it was like almost 10%, and beer should not be close to 10%. Like
no.
It was.
I bet it tastes like special brew.
It was. Yeah. It was really. Yeah. I had to try it, but I was like, no. I'm gonna stick to some 6-7 is the max I go. But no, that was like
I can see
that high.
I'll drink it, but I don't drink usually that high even. But
I can see Brendan's Ghost as a special brew kind of guy. I think he could make about 10 of them and still be stood.
I once had I had a beer from Brazil. It was called Xingu.
I'm drinking Boddingtons tonight, so
delicious.
I'm on the French Kronenberg.
And I'm still ruing over those losses to Arsenal by Wolves, and
I don't think I've talked to you since
kicking
then.
and screaming. I was actually on your show.
Right after that. Oh, did we talk about it?
I don't know. I don't really feel like rehashing ancient history.
Just a question.
Just like you wouldn't want to rehash the last 3 weeks of Arsenal.
You are true.
What are Wolves' last 4 results? Just a question.
We've had 3 red letters and then 1 green. Okay.
3 points, 12 points.
When you look at the form table,
results,
it's really red, and then it's got a little green top. So
you guys feel confident against United, though?
I don't know what I'm going to get. It's a box of chocolates, like everybody's been saying. You don't know.
Which United?
Which United?
There we go. Which United?
Goes out and beats top teams
Man United, Manchester United. You guys are playing. You guys get them at home. And did you watch the Liverpool match?
No, I did watch it, but that's not what we're going to play.
What a toothless result by Man United. They were awful.
Yeah.
Absolutely awful. Both the first 2 goals, the one by the really beautiful team goal by Salah, and the first goal by Diaz, was met with such little resistance.
The way I look at it, I don't want anybody to lose unless they lose to Arsenal. So the fact that they lost that bad to me means nothing, because they're playing Arsenal and everybody thinks they're gonna get destroyed. So
no, you don't know the rivalries in that yet. You need to learn very quickly to.
I don't like them.
Always
I don't like them. No, but I don't like them. I'm happy when
Especially
they
on
lose.
this show. Especially on this show.
Okay, all right, I hear you. But you know what? I don't. As long as they lose to Arsenal, I'll take that first and foremost. Okay, give me an Arsenal win against everybody, and
No,
then
I
I'll worry about
understand
it.
that. Yeah, and then Man United to lose every week.
Yeah, and then that team. I don't even call them by their name, but that team also from North London.
It's scum. It's scum, and that stands for.
That's too nice. That's too nice.
Scum stands for.
No, they're the
Shitty
Spurs.
Cunts United Manchester. Shitty Cunts United Manchester. Scum.
Who does that? Who does the spurts get this week? Just to keep pace, because I actually want that derby. I want that derby to be.
That's very close in it. The derby is that next
I
week
want it
or
to
midweek?
be. Yeah, I think it's in May. I think it's like May 3rd.
I think it's next week. I think it is.
No,
I think Arsenal have got one game, and then it's that one.
I think it's
Arsenal.
It's the 12th. Yeah, the 12th.
12. Oh, so have you got Man United before? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man United's this weekend,
and then West Ham, and then we play Leeds.
Yeah, you've got us. Yeah,
you guys do not exactly have a friendly schedule.
No, not at all. Nothing easy about it. Everybody has something on the line that we play, except for Everton, who might not have anything to worry about. They might be in trouble. Right? Oh,
so these are the next four. The next four matches for Arsenal are not. That's not an easy run.
Yeah.
People look at Newcastle and go, "Oh, we'll get our 3 points," but that's it. Newcastle's really tough at St. James.
That's why the previous 3 were so important to get points out of all 3 of them, because you don't want to. Let's just, That's you had. Why? I did not need to see this. I did not need to see this. You could have just
but Arteta looks so like he's so clean and clean shaven and perfectly coiffed, dyed on top of his head.
You ever heard the word clueless? Like he doesn't. They don't know. When you talk about the youngsters going into the match, they don't know how big this match is. That's what it looks like right there. He doesn't know.
I gotta say, even in the Chelsea game, I mean, it was still not. It wasn't under control. It was bouncing back and forth. It was 2-2, and you still had late in the game, you had players on Arsenal that were just throwing their arms up in the air and saying, "Where am I supposed to be? What am I taking a man? Am I taking an area?" And that, to me, if I'm an Arsenal fan, that's concerning.
Well, I think, as I always say to myself, I don't believe that they practice. Like you practice and then you go out there in the game and you implement it. I don't think they do that enough. Like they played. I mean, Arteta has a FA Cup playing a back 3, so that should be in his back pocket whenever he needs it, right? Mm-hmm. And he's chosen not to use it in multiple games against the top teams, and he's paid for it every time. Right. Eventually, he pays for it every time. So for some reason, he decided to go with a back 3, and you see what happens, right? So, most people thought we would go with a back 3 in most of those games against the big teams, but he decided to do it this one. We'll see what happens in the next one. The next one, I think the problem is when we're supposed to be able to be on the attack, we can't.
Right.
It's like something they just had like a brain. What is it? Brain block, or what do they call it?
Brain freeze.
Brain freeze.
Brain freeze. They just stage fright, whatever it is. Here, look, guys, you're gonna get the ball, go attack, and it's like what?
Right.
I don't know how to do that.
Do you too much Arsenal talk? Well,
I'm surprised them advertisements have gone that said the trick.
I tell you, but I'm just it was put in the advertisement, so I got to talk about Arsenal. I
predicted this,
in a modestly right way. Don't worry, we'll get to Leeds. There's plenty of time for Leeds.
I predicted this right in the WhatsApp chat. I said this is what this show is going to be about because there's been no Leeds and no football. Nothing's happened. Arsenal beat Chelsea.
You're getting upset about it.
If Leeds was worth a shit, remember last year?
Fuck off, Leeds was worth a shit. We beat you 3-2. Get over it.
Last year, you guys were worth a shit, and you dominated the show.
We're still worth a shit.
Oh
we
my
are Leeds United. You do
you're 5 points from relegation.
Doesn't matter where we are in the league, right? We still worth a shit, especially on this show. This show is Leeds United. Director
this is
John, thank
this
you.
is happy hour. This is happy hour. We talk about whatever the fuck we want. So I just have one last Arsenal question. Does Nketiah start on Sunday?
You should.
Yes,
You
yes.
Does he
He's earned his
continue?
start.
Does he continue to start? And they go, you know what, Lacazette.
Right. It's
we,
not that
we
you don't
found
ask
we
that
found a
question, right?
striker, and
Arteta's been
You've got to
saying
ask,
that.
is there a reason to drop him?
Yeah,
And
Arteta's
there
been
isn't a
saying that
reason to drop him.
He's been playing. He deserves time. He also said that he's basically screwed up. That's what he said, Arteta, as far as Eddie getting playing time. So if he goes out there and he puts in effort, he puts in.
he's got a nose. I mean, he just wants.
He
to
knows where the
strike.
net is.
You
He
know,
knows where the goal
exactly.
is.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
But I find it hard to believe that Arteta said that he screwed up, that he was wrong, because that is just not something I see Arteta doing.
You know what? He's learning that at some point he can't be all the players all the time. At some point he screwed up. It's all on the coaching staff. You hear that all the time. You know what? I didn't have my team ready to play. You hear that multiple times, right? It can't always be the players. I mean, it's a team effort, right? Sometimes the players go out there and they overperform, they overachieve even though you've given them inferior information to deal with, right? And sometimes you give them everything they need and they still can't do it. Guess what? So he's got to take some of the blame.
It's such a far cry, though, from grassroots, where you've just got 11 turn up on a Sunday morning. There's no manager. There's no game plan. It's just go out there and play football.
So kind of like what Burnley has been doing the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just want to give a shout out to, apparently I'm not the only Wolves fan out here. We got someone that just is being known as Wolves fan. He says, hello, fellow Wolves will destroy Burnley on Sunday, almost 2-1 odds. Get at least a month's wages on it. You can thank me on Sunday afternoon. Wow. I Wolves fan, I hear no Podence. That is troubling to me.
There's another Wolves fan. No.
Yeah.
No.
No Podence, and
No.
who else don't we have? And no Kilman. Kilman got hurt in training yesterday, so there's no Kilman either. And that's a big concern, although I don't really see Burnley scoring a whole lot on us, no matter who we have back there, because we can certainly put who's the guy that came on for Sice during the African Cup of Nations. There was a kid that we had on loan to Grasshopper, and he came on, and he was really good defensively. So we have him. So
are you talking to Neves, us or Wolves fan? Are you asking us or Wolves fan? Because we ain't. I'm
asking Wolves fan. You guys are like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I haven't watched the Wolves for like 7 weeks.
More the point, we don't care.
There you go, Wolves fan. Thank you, Totti. He's pretty good, so I'm not so worried about that. Yeah,
Totti is he like 67?
And no,
you got him on loan from Roma.
So you'll be okay, right?
I think we'll be. I mean, Neves, we weren't
out there, right?
Neves, we weren't
okay, right?
Can I ask you an interesting question, Mark?
That depends if I find it interesting.
What gang colours are they that you're representing around your neck?
Oh, I don't represent gang colors.
Looks like Celtic to me.
No, I don't represent gang colors. Not in Brooklyn. That's a dangerous game you play. Serious, because like in the I've got the bald head. I got the bald head, and in the summertime, I like to when it's super hot, I like to take the bandana and tie it around my head and just kind of wear it tight. Kind of like a French bakery or a worker or something like that.
And take your shirt off to celebrate. Yeah, we've seen them.
Oh, only when I score a goal, and I've only scored one this season. But
before
I won't wear it out of the house.
I just wanted to say hello to everybody in the chats. I saw some hellos to me and to the group. So
hello. And I can't. Unfortunately, I'm on my phone, so I can't read chat. So
Jesus.
Hello, and I'll read it all later.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? We have no clue what Mark means. Okay, Bremer goes, that's cool. That's cool. I know what I mean. I don't care. You know, it's all good. That's all good. Start the quiz already. All Wolves. I would love to, but I don't even think the Wolves are that interesting to talk about. I mean, I stand by them. I love them.
Is he not in the green room yet?
Who?
Mr. T.
Mr. T?
Yeah.
Mr. T. Oh, shit. Look at this guy.
Pity the fool.
Pity the fool?
Triple H.
Jesus. You looked at the... Did you... Is that Triple H? It doesn't look like Triple H.
Sid Vicious.
No, it looks like...
I need a close-up.
Yeah, exactly. It's Roddy.
Roddy Piper.
It's Roddy Piper.
I've only got, it's about that big on my phone. It's very hard to see.
No, it's about that big in that cup too. I met him once. He's not a big guy. He's about 5'6".
Dave, welcome.
It's Tom time.
Tom is the ringer. Gangster Marco. I like that. I like being known as the gangster, but I like being maybe as the spiritual gangster or something like that. I don't know. I'm too old to be a gangster. Too old to be a... Isn't that like a song?
No, you're OG, so you're good. You're all right.
Wasn't it?
Like
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm old school, but really I'm preschool.
You like the white iced tea.
Actually, I more relate to being the white Barry White. So I could be Barry Very White.
You look a bit like Gary Glitter with that beard coming along.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off on Gary Glitter. That fucking pedophile. Is that how you say it? You say it as a pedophile.
Pedophile, yeah.
He's a fucking pedophile. He's like in jail.
It doesn't matter. You can look like him.
In Thailand for soliciting underage boys.
Director John.
You asked what gang he was in.
Of Gary Glitter and then put it next to Mark's head.
Oh Jesus, no! Don't look anything like fucking Gary Glitter.
Do you want to be in my gang? My gang, my gang.
I just know like the anthem that you hear in the stadiums.
I'm a pedo. I'm a pedo.
Yeah, something like that. I have no idea. Wolves fan says, "Give us a song." I'm not even sure what kind of song I'm to give. You know, I don't even know. You know, it's just like
I'm grabbing a beer.
Grab a beer, damn it. You know, it's just like the only song that ever pops into my head whenever I'm on this show is the Ruddles, Cheese and Onions.
No, it goes. I know a Wolves song, and they nicked it off Sheffield Wednesday, and it goes. It's at the beginning when they're coming out, and it's "Hoy ho Wolverhampton," and that's it. Everywhere I go.
Okay, well, I am the BX Gunner says I'm the classic DC villain. No, I am not DC. I am Marvel. I've always been Marvel.
No, I'm
never
DC.
Been DC.
Batman all
DC.
the way.
Batman didn't do it for me, man.
No.
You know,
this film. No, I'm just on about
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I absolutely loved him as a kid. The X-Men I loved because they were fallible. Like they could get hurt. And they
hate Spider-Man. I don't mind Guardians of the Galaxy.
I totally got fans.
The Avengers and a few Marvel films.
Of course you have fans.
Batman's like the one for me.
I did like the Batman.
No.
That was
Mr. Tom, did you notice on the thumbnail we have pictures?
You guys are moving up in the world. Soon we are
on the thumbnail, Mr. Tom.
You'll have thumbnails.
We're on the thumbnail. Wait,
we're on the
second.
thumbnail, Mr. Tom.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but
I could pass for Elton John because I wear glasses. What?
Do you have the thumbnail?
We are on the thumbnail. No, we are. I've seen it. We are on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you.
I don't have it.
Don't have beer? Because he went for beer, and now he comes back and says,
"He's always got beer."
The thumbnail.
Which thumbnail is that?
I think it's the one that you'll find
today's
on Twitter.
Is your sister back, John?
I could find it.
I don't see Mr. Tom though. I see Ben.
Director John, is your sister back? Because I've got some washing.
Seriously?
I've got some washing needs doing. Is your sister back?
My sister? I was doing Lolo's last week.
I know, that's
why are you doing Lolo's laundry?
Because he was leaving the next day and his daughter threw up all over their bed sheets.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. But I used her washing machine. She doesn't know. She might be watching the show, but
oh, bless.
Oh, thank goodness somebody is. All right. So, we've gotten Arsenal out of the way. We talked a little bit about Wolves, as painful as that was for y'all.
Let's talk about
Leeds is on the
big
upswing.
game we've got. We've got a big game.
You got a big game?
Hmm.
What are you guys playing?
Unbeaten in 4. We've got Palace away. The fact that it's away makes it a very hard fixture.
I don't believe in Palace right now.
I like your optimism.
Palace haven't won. Palace have lost every game since they beat Arsenal.
But
Leeds are that team.
You know what? We do that.
But they've had a rough.
Think about it. Everybody said, we're playing Wolves. This is going to be a really tough game. We beat them, and then they lost, and we beat them again. So there you go. It's the Arsenal curse. You play us, and then you just go down the tube. So there you go.
I bet when Gary opens the fridge, he opens it and goes, "Did you know we beat Wolves twice?"
Can I just ask? Can you put Arsenal?
Any excuse, excuse to say it.
Yeah,
I love it.
You've got May 8th, Spurs Arsenal. It's Leeds Arsenal.
Yeah. We don't play them until the 12th.
I mean,
there you go.
Palace hasn't exactly had the best of runs there. I mean, since Arsenal, they played Leicester, they played Chelsea, and they played Newcastle.
I'm gonna have to get a different intern.
A different intern? Do you know how many interns we've
gone
through?
Me.
Well, no, we had that guy. We had that guy for like a day. I remember there was a guy.
Not even.
Like a day.
He
gave us a resume and how interested he was. He met us. We did a Zoom chat with him, interviewed him, and we're like, "Yeah, that sounds great." And we never heard. It was like crickets.
Director John is this show. He is this show. He is the guy behind this show. Lolo's just the face of the show. Director John's what makes it.
What the fuck are you talking about, Ben?
You heard me, bitch. Minus 600 points. You know this. Where's your moped? Where's your moped, Lolo?
Sorry, I was waiting in the wings long enough, and then he starts talking about. No, we all know Director John is the main part of the show. He's the linchpin of the show.
He's the glue man.
He said he was talking about the pasta he just had. I'm trying to figure it out.
I want to be Director John when I grow up.
The bread was how big?
Nobody knows.
What?
Nobody knows. I don't know.
What are you in a tin can or something?
Exactly.
Why? How have you let him in, Director John, with that sound quality?
He jumped in by himself.
Right. Someone give him control, didn't they?
What do you got in the back of your hair, too?
How's that? Better?
That's better, yeah.
Oh, that's much better, man. Much better.
This is my view from behind my house.
That looks really nice.
Lolo's a main partner on the
how many
river?
It's like how many bodies did you find?
What are you in East Germany in 19...
Exactly. I think there's like 4 dead possums.
It's like a drop-off.
Half a dozen busted bottles.
Out and you keep going.
Too many people talking there. Too many people.
Lolo is the lipstick. John is the pig. I love that song. Cheers, guys.
To the show, Saul. It's been a lot of fun.
Hey, wait a second.
you actually put
just remember,
somehow that's better on you, John.
I'm in there somewhere.
Somehow
folks.
that makes you look better. I don't know, because definitely the pig is. You're like it's a pig with lips. I mean,
may I just say who the actual true star of the show is Cyril.
Oh, fuck Cyril.
You hear that?
You Cyril. I don't know where that Cyril's been.
Did you just cover his ears, Tom? He just said F. Cyril.
By the way, I just want to show you guys the view out of my window is like a freaking oh, that's crooked.
I'd get panning for gold out there.
Yeah, it's like a.
Is that a shed? Oh no, it's a reflection.
You're just gonna freeze out there.
Is that the microwave? in the reflection of the microwave?
No, that's you. That's
not me.
My laptop.
Oh, is it? I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a microwave.
Yeah, it's all right.
10 pounds on it. Wolves? No, I don't. I know.
Anyway, guys, Mark, guys, everybody, fantastic. Every chance I've gotten service, I've chimed into the show and listened, and you guys killing it. Awesome. I'm gonna stop bothering you. I don't have much time here anyway. I gotta go soon, so. Much
Have
love.
fun.
Love you guys. Thank you,
good
guys.
vacation, mate.
Friday night. Happy Friday, everybody. Love you guys.
Family.
Arsenal's awesome. Chelsea's terrible. Manchester United is terrible. Wolves are okay. Leeds United are okay.
Sol's comments great.
I love you guys.
He's in
You're in
section
District 12,
1A.
man.
I love you guys. I love you guys. Peace out, guys. I'll
Have a
see
good
you next week.
vacation,
See you,
mate.
Lolo.
Take care.
All right.
All right. All right.
I'm
well,
glad
that was
he's
the
gone.
That was the
I'm glad
Lolo
he's gone
report.
because that picture's gone out my ear now. Do you know that? It was a horrible
Right.
noise.
Are you one of those too that you get when you hear certain frequencies, you kind of
Yeah, I've got
freak
tinnitus,
out? I know
yeah.
I do.
Mm.
You know?
It's from exercise when I was in the artillery.
Oh,
Live exercise, listening to like
jeez. Fuck.
field guns going off and MLRS rockets and shit.
Well,
So,
that's way better story from where mine is from. Mine's from just years of being a roadie.
What, the opera?
No, man. It was his anniversary of his passing not too long ago. Worked for him, but whatever.
What, Gary Glitter? You was a roadie for
Oh no!
Yes. Yes. And I helped him find little boys.
Oh no! See,
Oh,
no!
That's terrible.
No,
that was awful. That was awful. All right.
No,
Wait,
no,
sorry.
There you go,
What?
red
No.
card.
Back
Yeah,
to Leeds.
card. If you get it suspended, you get 5
That's
minutes.
not PG.
We can't say things like that.
He's got to
I
get.
know.
Ah.
Good thing
Get
I've
it for
never
like
met
2
Gary
minutes.
Glitter.
I do apologise for leading you down that road.
I can say anything I want now because YouTube's already going to cut this, so we can do all we want.
Oh, wouldn't that be
dear.
awful?
Oh,
Wouldn't
no.
that be
It's
awful?
night off and we've been banned.
Oh, fuck, man. How would I
Lolo's going to
explain
come
that?
back next week and be like, right, let's start the show. What do you mean I've got no channel?
No, we have a channel. For all those that are listening and all those that are paying attention, I did not say that at all. Did not mean it at all. I totally detest when I read the news story about Gary Glitter about 4 or 5 years ago. Completely was disgusted by it, and honestly, he belongs to the English and not to the U.S.
Oh, like you ain't got paedophiles. Michael Jackson.
No, we don't need it. No, let's not pile on. Let's
He was
move on.
found not guilty by a court of his peers.
No.
Of his peers, what? Paying
All right, let's
people
talk
off.
about Arsenal because you guys
Anyway.
are going the wrong
No,
way.
we've already talked about Arsenal.
All right,
Let's
then,
talk
so let's
about
talk about
Leeds.
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 You have
Let's
your
talk
own
about
show where you
Leeds.
talk
All
about
right.
Arsenal.
Crystal Palace, Man City,
You have two of
Arsenal.
them.
Crystal Palace, Man City, Arsenal, and Chelsea. Crystal Palace and Arsenal being away games. How many points are you guys collecting here?
I would be thrilled even if we got 4.
Yeah, I would. I'd even be
Okay.
happy at 2.
Where's the 4 points
You're
coming
not
from?
coming to London to get any points, so
I'd
Well,
be happy
that's
at
my
2.
point. That's my point.
move on.
I'd be very
that would
happy
imply
with
that
2.
we're gonna get the win in London against Palace, and then we'll get 1 against the other 3.
No points.
Because
No
let's be fair,
points.
everyone thinks we're getting nothing from the second 3
So-
from the 3 games.
So you think you're gonna nick some points from City at home like you did last year?
No.
You're gonna be
right.
down
my
a man.
point is, if we did, I would be ecstatic.
I
That's
think-
my point.
We would get a point at Palace and a point against Chelsea. And I think we get beaten the other 2.
You see, I based on their form right now, I see Leeds getting 3 points from Chelsea. Chelsea is they're not a good squad, and as you
No,
had
but
said,
Chelsea
in
are
the
playing
thread,
well in away games. Chelsea
they?
are doing well away from the bridge. It's actually at home that they're shocking.
really.
Yeah,
I think-
that was their 4th loss in a row, I believe.
Do you think that this Leeds team knows what a passionate game
Well-
that is to us?
Well,
Do you think they
'Cause
can
we
reflect
were-
that on the pitch? Because that's where we can get points if we give
Chelsea
them a
scored
Leeds
9
performance.
goals away from. Chelsea scored 9 goals away from home in a week.
Mm.
6 at Southampton and 3 at Real Madrid. So
They're very unpredictable right now. They're up and down, aren't
yes,
they? But that's where I think we can get a point, and I think we can get a point as well at Palace. I mean, if we can get 3 points, bonus. But I'll take 2 points out of them.
Yeah, and they have the
But
final.
but
they have the
taking
final that
but
weekend.
taking
Yeah.
2 points out of them. I'd want
8563
3 points.
Robbie says
I'd
it
want
best.
3 points from Brighton or Brentford. I'd want
Palace
at least 3
is where
points
you
from
need
that.
is where you need the points because that's your best chance of getting them.
Yes.
Looking at this, I also see the possibility of points versus Chelsea, since you guys are at home, and home is a pretty tough spot, especially late in the season, especially dealing with the possibility of relegation if you aren't doing well in the 3 prior. I also think there's points to be had against Arsenal. Sorry, Gary, but
I also think a big factor in
I
this
think
is that
I think there's points to be had there.
we need to hope that Junior Firpo doesn't get fit during this period.
Do you think he's on Marsh's radar at this point?
I don't know. You never know.
To be fair to Firpo, we don't actually know how he'll perform in this new-ish
Yeah.
system.
He just looks
So
lost
it could
when the
turn,
ball
it
comes.
could
The ball
turn
just
out
seems.
that he's really good in zonal
The ball
marking.
seems to just go over his head all the time. And look, the guy might turn out to be a great player, but he's took a very long time settling in for me.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's actually had a settling in period though, because it's been 2 stop-start. It's
Yeah.
been 1 or 2 games injured.
I would
He
disagree. I
needs
think
a
I
month
think
or
Firpo
2
has gotten
of constant
plenty of
football.
opportunity.
Watching his stills just after we bought him, the guy's got some skills. We've just not seen it. We've seen it in a little area of a couple of games where he's been all right.
Right.
He's grown into a few games, but he's there's just that liability that he's our Granit Xhaka. You just don't know what you're gonna get.
There's something that Mr. Tom just said there, and it was, we don't know what Firpo would do in Marsh's system, right? That's what you said.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
I definitely agree with that. On the same note, I don't know when he comes back. I don't know if he comes back this season.
It was in the training video today.
I have maintained that I feel that this guy has a lot of talent and just isn't there with his decision making. I'm really interested in seeing what Tyler Roberts would do with Jesse Marsh.
I don't think you'll get to see that.
No, not this season.
I don't think you'll get to see that at all. I think we'll offload him.
Really?
I actually think Tyler Roberts is very similar to Eddie Nketiah in terms of minutes. Generally gets thrown into situations where the odds are that he's not actually in a position to do anything.
I don't agree, Tom. I think he's had plenty of minutes.
Well, he's had plenty of, it's the 74th minute and we're 2-0 down.
No, but
go
I
on
think
and do
he's
something.
also had plenty of starts and plenty of opportunities. Look, I don't want to gang up on Tyler Roberts. Somewhere in there's a good footballer. I just don't think it's at this level.
You see, I don't think that it is at the Bielsa level, but I think it might be in the Marsh level.
No, but I watch
Gary,
him for Wales,
thoughts?
and he's not outstanding for Wales, and he's not even first choice for Wales.
But he still makes the team,
He makes the squad.
team.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know much about that guy.
He basically gets a pitch side view of Wales matches.
Yeah. And then if
He
the
gets
3-0
to
if the
watch it from
3-0
the
up
bench.
if it's 3-0 up or they're playing Andorra in a friendly, he'll get a game.
All right.
I'm not a hater of him. I don't hate any Leeds player, but you've got to be honest about what you see.
Do you have a least favorite Leeds player?
Yeah, Hwasim Boy.
He's
been on our books
didn't
for God
didn't
knows
his
how long.
contract
mate.
end yet?
I think it's the end of this season. He's
Yeah.
been on our books for what seems a millennia. And he's never played, or has he? I don't know. I can't remember.
I know he's on at least like 15 grand a week or
He's
something.
earning 15
and
grand a
he's
week.
never-
Let's say,
That's
right?
like-
and he's never ever looking at playing. We've
That's
tried
not an
to
exact
loan him.
number, but he's on
We've
like he
loaned
was
him.
on in
So,
the championship.
Even the
first
loan
team
club
money.
even the loan club send him back after 2 weeks or something. That
All
he's
right,
that
so-
fucking useless.
So what I'm hearing is
I can
he's
tell-
been on the
I'll tell
payroll
you
for a
why we
long
bought
time. He
him.
doesn't do anything. Gary, let me ask you a question. Who's the guy on the New York Mets that
Bobby Bonilla.
hasn't? Bobby Bonilla has not played for the Mets in a decade, and he still gets a paycheck. That blows my mind.
What position does he play?
He was an outfielder, right?
Do you know what I think the biggest robbery of money is? Being a kicker in the NFL. It's like, who can't kick a fucking ball?
Actually, you know what? It's not that anymore.
First of all, they don't
that's
they
a
don't get paid
massive
for
position.
shit.
No, the backup.
And it is the most important.
Yeah, the
No, I
backup
get it.
the backup quarterback gets paid a
That's
lot
why
of
it's
money
called football.
and doesn't do anything. If you want to make
No, but
some
you
money,
end
be a backup quarterback because you can get millions and you don't have to play.
And
they
hold
don't
a
want you to play.
clipboard.
They don't want you to
Yeah, but
play.
kickers end up in a
You don't
position
even
where
put
it's,
on your pads. You
they end
know,
up in a position where go on.
Mr. Tom, I'll ask you the same question. Who's your least favorite Leeds player?
I've never really thought about it, but it probably would, based on Ben's logic, it'd probably be similar. We only bought him because on a sheet of paper, it reads on Wikipedia, it reads that he played for Juventus. So Leeds basically went, "Yep, we'll have some of that," and then they watched him and went, "I wish we had watched you play football before we gave you 17 grand a week," sort of thing.
That's awesome. Gary, same question, but Arsenal. Who's your least favorite Arsenal player?
Oh my god!
Who's the guy that you're just like, this guy's a waste of fucking time and money?
I think he's gone, hasn't he, Aubameyang?
No. I mean,
Oh, he's ripping it up for Barcelona.
he's
but he always
Seriously, that's
should
all
rip
on
it up for
Arteta.
Barcelona. That's the
Until he
bare
lose-
minimum.
Until he loses interest at Barcelona, and
Well,
then he'll do
that
the
is the
same
problem.
thing.
That is the problem. When
Good
they
I don't
riddance.
think that's.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case. I think he has a lot to prove, and he's going to prove it.
He's a contract year player.
Yeah.
When he's playing
Fair.
for his job and his next contract, he's amazing. Once he's actually got it,
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, he's done
Right.
it. This is the second time he's done it. I don't think
Yeah. No,
he's
this
gonna
is
get
true.
and if it happens a third time, I think he's done. But now the player that I guess I at least like, I'm not gonna say his name, but you know who he is.
We're waiting.
He's from the Swiss. All right.
Oh,
That's all I'm gonna
Granit.
say.
Really?
Granit.
Ah,
I would have said the
Shaka's
same
been
thing.
playing well for
No,
you.
he
guys.
played-
No,
he's
but
a-
he's a
no,
liability.
Captain
No,
Red card.
No.
He has let that team down so many times. By
But
his
he's not.
stupid
He
discipline.
has not. In 2022, he's
You know what?
If a
That's
Leeds-
the
if a
problem
Leeds
right-
player-
He's been
that is
playing
the problem
very
right there.
disciplined lately.
It's can happen
Sorry,
at any
lads.
moment.
If a
It can happen
Leeds
at any moment.
player did to Leeds fans what Xhaka did to the Arsenal fans, he would never put that shirt on.
No. And can
It
I
would
just
be
say,
fucking acceptable.
can I just say, Lolo says, "Oh, if that was Xhaka, he'd have been sent off." Xhaka has got away with so many red cards,
Do you
so
know?
many over his career.
Do you
Well, I mean,
know
do you
how
saw- did you
many
see when
how many
Mason Mount-
comments in my phone I have from Kantak
Oh, that was
about?
disgusting.
Well,
Mason Mount. Mason Mount should have been sent
McTominay
off.
gets away with so much, and
No, he
you know,
does.
if that was Xhaka,
He
they would
does,
have
though.
they would have sent him to prison for
He
life.
does though. That's not. It's not even. No, they're not like making things up. If you watch him play,
I
he should be
I
getting at least a
agree.
card. He gets nothing.
absolutely agree. But the fact
Do-
that you're
does
just,
anyone-
you're complaining about it, it just kills me.
Does anyone think
Oh,
in the Liverpool
Jimmy.
City semi-final, Fernandinho should have been sent off? At the speed the challenge was at.
Yeah.
It was out of
it's quite
control. I know
possible.
he wasn't studs up, but the speed that challenge was at, that was a nasty tackle.
Sorry, what tackle are we talking about? Sorry, I was too busy reading Jimmy.
I can't remember who he tackled. Fernandinho in the semi-final.
He should still be shot for what he did to Rafinha at the end of last season.
Yeah, nearly ended his career.
No, not too much.
Yeah,
Continue.
That's why
I think-
I'm a big advocate, and I was before that challenge, that a cynical foul is stopping a goal-scoring opportunity should be a red card. A deliberate foul. Like
But when
that,
Man City do
But
it, it's clever.
Isn't it?
No.
If you stop a goal, if you're like the last man.
Only if you're the last man. No, but I'm
only
talking
if
when
you're the last man.
You're stopping a team breaking and someone's stinging
Yeah,
and
he
you're pulling
wasn't
back.
technically the last man, but
Take a yellow card
Right.
for the team, basically. It's a deliberate foul. I think it should be
I'm
a red card.
I'm not a big fan of the tactical fouls,
that's the
and
word
which is
I was
why
looking for, tactical foul.
which is why I think that I'm a big fan
Yeah,
of
well, that's
maybe
what I'm
bringing
saying.
in
Should be
like
a red card.
the hockey thing where you throw him in the sin bin for 3 minutes.
It'll never take off
know.
a sin bin in
Oh,
football.
I know it won't, but it would be brilliant if there
The
was.
problem with the tactical fouls is generally it's the top teams that do them, because usually teams at the bottom of the league are not doing tactical fouls. They're just doing fouls
Right, yeah.
because they're usually on defence a lot. So when you make those fouls, it's because you're closer to your own box. Whereas when the bigger teams, the top six, do those fouls, it's
Right,
usually on the
right.
halfway line.
I just think they should call the game the way it's supposed to be called consistently from minute 1 to minute 90. I don't like this whole concept of I can punch you in the face in the first minute. It doesn't matter because it's early in the game. But in the 90th minute, nah, it's you.
I don't like the fact where it's a foul outside the box. It's not the same inside the box.
Yeah, they let things go inside
I
the box, so they
don't
don't
know,
have to give a PK, right? So it's like, you know what? Nah, I don't like that either.
Well, I definitely know not to ask you about the Saka penalty at the end of the Chelsea match.
Hey, he was all over.
No,
him.
he was fouled.
He did grab him, but
He was a foul. He
but
was
you know
all
what?
over
That's
him.
what you're supposed to do, right?
How
many times?
Do you know what it
He
is?
grabs,
No,
he
that's
grabs
convinced me.
Saka
That's
and
what
pulls
it
him
is.
the
No,
arm
no,
and pulls him and then
I'm not going
falls
for that
down.
one.
Stop, Mark.
That's
No,
after.
That was
why
anywhere on
not?
the pitch.
You're talking
Anywhere
about
else on
after.
the pitch,
You're
that's a
talking
foul.
about after. What
Anywhere
happened
else on
before
the
that?
pitch, that's a foul.
What
And
happened
it was
before
a
that?
penalty.
What
It was
happened
a
before
penalty.
that?
Saka grabs him by
What
the arm
happened
and
before
pulls
that?
him
No.
down.
No,
and
no,
and
no,
it,
I'm
that's
sorry.
the
No.
penalty. It was
No,
it
you're
was
wrong, Mark. I'm
absolutely
very sorry.
ridiculous.
I know
You
absolutely
you're wrong, buddy.
ridiculous.
No,
You're
Mark,
wrong.
And
You're gonna want
I've
that
been
call.
pleasant.
Mark.
I've been pleasant to the Arsenal this season.
No.
No, you need to take your personal Arsenal hatred and against Lolo.
No, it's not
out of
personal
this.
at all.
That
It was a
right.
shit
Can
foul.
I just say,
It was a shit foul.
Sorry, lads.
I
I,
do
was
believe
enjoying
it's-
this bacon.
I do
What were we
believe
talking about?
I do believe it's Cyril time.
I think we're about ready to talk about betting in the dark with Mr.
Yeah, it's Cyril
Thomas,
time.
as we
Yeah,
have about
baby.
7 minutes. We
Man's
have
eating
7
bacon,
minutes
man.
before the hour
Bacon in the
break.
dark at the moment.
I've got
So-
Basement
I've got
bacon.
bacon Pringles.
Jesus
Yeah,
fucking
baby.
Christ. I've got bread in liquid form.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
The
I don't
French
have any, I
Pringles.
don't have any bacon up here.
French Pringles.
Can we start betting in the dark? Are we ready to start betting in the dark?
Betting in the dark with Mr. Tom.
Come on, love, place your bets.
Right. Basically, I've gone for. I never wrote Man United. Anyway, that seems to have been changed by my editor.
It says for the uninformed if you can't read it. It says Man
Yeah,
United.
because any team could be the scum, depending on where you are.
No. There is only one the scum.
Is
I
that
remember
universal,
correctly, last
or is
week
it just for
That
Leeds
is no.
fans?
That is universal.
Remember last
There is
week
only
somebody
one
said,
I don't know.
who's the scum? Who's the scum? So for people that don't know, I had to put it in.
And if Tom would have put anything else,
He did not. I added it.
no.
So-
Well, that's fine.
So shoot.
No. Well, if John would have put anything else, he would have been questioned of his Leeds United credentials. So
Right. Anyway,
that's it. The scum.
yeah. Right,
Shit
so
cunts
basically,
United, Manchester.
I'm going with Arsenal to win, obviously, as it says. Emil Smith Rowe is playing all right, playing well, depending on opinion. He's probably due some more goals.
How many
And
goals?
again,
He's got a few,
Saka.
hasn't he, this season? How many?
Got-
It's about
got 10 in
10.
the
He's like their second leading
Yeah.
scorer, isn't he?
No,
Oh, he's done
Emil's-
well.
He's tied in the
Sorry,
league
Emil
with
Smith
Saka.
Rowe has the last 6 games that Emil Smith Rowe has scored at the Emirates, Arsenal have won the match. Therefore, that's why I think this is going to tie in nicely. Plus, Saka also to score or assist. It can be either, and you can make yourself some sweet
You know,
beer
they're
runs.
very good odds. 10 to 1
My
for that.
question
That's
here is whether or
that's a
not Emil
foregone
Smith Rowe
conclusion.
starts. Because I think Martinelli is
Yes,
going to
but-
probably
but-
end
but-
up with the
but-
start
but-
in this one.
May I
But
add,
he scores
he's
from the
a
bench.
very, very good super sub. He
No,
scores
absolutely.
from the bench. He's probably the best in the league at that this season, coming off the bench and scoring. So that whether he starts
That's why I went with it.
that's
I
a
might
very
give
good-
that to
very
Bobby
good bet.
Firmino.
Lolo, if he's watching, it'd be all over that.
He scored like 3 or 4 in a row. So yeah, I'm gonna go off the bench.
And Saka's always due a goal or an assist, and he's on it.
Yeah, it's a very specific option that he can do either. So
Yeah, I like that. It's a good bet.
I do like this
okay.
one.
That's
I would
more
actually
worth.
take it.
That's more worth a tenner than a quid, if you ask me.
Thank you very much. This one, I know this seems counterintuitive, but I actually think Tottenham have got the stones to get the result. But I do think it's almost written in the cards that Mr. Eriksen is going to get on the score sheet against them.
I'm
I
going
think
to
it's gonna be a
interrupt here
draw.
just really quick, just to give a thanks to Saul out there. He says that he can't believe how sober these happy hours have become. This is actually by request of our doctors. He became so worried about our livers. He was like, "Look, your liver is not evil. You should not try and kill it." So
Drink.
polite, so middle class, so gentrified. Here's 20 US to go towards the inevitable cheese room next season. Wow, Saul. No cheese room.
Now, don't do
I
cheese
guess.
rooms.
I don't
Cheese
know.
is the worst.
Don't
Saul
like
is the man.
cheese.
He is
Do a
the man,
bacon
is Saul.
room and I'll be there.
All right, bacon room it is. That's going to be the name of my new bar. It's going to be the bacon room, and with every drink you get a side of bacon.
Oh my God,
Brentford,
that would be the
Tottenham.
best.
Did you know Saul
Tottenham to
donated?
win. Both teams
Saul-
to score, and Eriksen.
Saul
to
donated
score.
£50 to my cannabis fine. Bless him. Absolute gentleman.
I think I threw 50 at you.
Yeah, you did, and I thanked you as well.
This is a bet that looks good until Eriksen. I don't
No,
know
I
if he
think
scores
this-
against
I think-
Tottenham.
I think this bet looks good. Apart from, I think it'll be a draw.
There's goals in it.
But I
can
like.
see
I
There's
like the-
definitely
I like-
goals
for the,
in
for,
it.
for the same money back. I like the other bet better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Yeah.
I just think I think this plays into a specific narrative that
Yeah, I see where you're going with it. Yeah,
That
it's written in the winds.
people-
Yeah,
I think he's destined to score, but they are going to overpower them.
does he celebrate?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think he does. I think he's that quiet sort of player, isn't he?
I don't like this bet at all. So
No, because
We-
it says
well-
it says Tottenham to win. That's why you don't like it.
I don't like it at all. I don't know. I don't know where this show's going, but it's just not going in the right direction.
Have we got an Arsenal bet?
I wouldn't take the Arsenal bet this week.
Rhiannon always takes a week off,
Absolutely
Jimmy,
fucking
allegedly.
You
I
know,
don't I
you
wouldn't
have just
trust
been
that.
excluded from the trip for the next 10 weeks.
Lies, not true, not
until
true.
he realizes his viewing goes down. And then it's like, Mr. Tom, please come back.
No, we love Mr.
They love
Tom.
my rants. They love
I
my
know they
rants
do.
on the trip.
I've watched from afar a few times. You're fucking nuts.
Is this it? We didn't get the boxing one. Did you not have enough time to get the boxing one?
Did you do a boxing one?
No,
I did ask.
because
No, Mr. Tom,
yeah.
come on. I've even got you in what? I've invited you to our WhatsApp group, right? And
I know. I
asked you in
couldn't
plenty
believe
of-
it.
Well, get it up on your app now. Find me some boxing odds.
No, I'll tell you what you should do on the boxing. Go on your boxing. You pick 3 rounds, like Tyson Fury to win in round
No,
2,
no, no,
4,
no,
6,
no,
and you
no,
can
no.
make some good money. You get like
Listen.
10 to 1 on each one.
Listen, right? I'm not a hater of talent, and I believe Tyson Fury is a talent, but he's
We'll
also.
do it with the other guy then. You get
And
even more money.
I'm not even going to use the P word that they use in Snatch a lot. He's a full of shit, bullshitting, talking, gypsy, traveling. That's what they're all like. He's a typical traveler.
You were going to call him a pike? You're going to call him a piker?
Yeah, that's a racist word in this country.
Is it?
So yeah,
I did not know that.
And that's why I didn't use it, because it technically
But you
is
can
racism.
use it if you're quoting Snatch, the movie.
Yeah. And if you call one to his face, you're getting done. Simple as that. And if there's any travellers watching, I don't mean to offend you, but he is a typical full of shit traveller. And his dad is a fucking mongie. And although I do believe he's very capable of winning this fight, I just think his kryptonite's Dillian White. And that's why he's showing so much respect to him. And there's no bullshit in the press conference, none of this. Tyson Fury knows, because they've sparred together many times, and he's put him down a few times. He knows he's dangerous.
Is the bout tonight?
Tomorrow, Saturday night.
Sunday.
Night, yeah.
Right. Well, I'll make sure I get a bet on that one.
I'm 2 a.m., so it is tonight. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, but basically, just pick a few rounds, and you can make some money on it.
Yeah, but that's my opinion anyway. I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm not saying Tyson Fury is not overwhelming favourite and can win this fight at any point. But I think if Fury wins it, it's on point. I just think
I
doesn't like body punches.
I hope it's not me, because they're talking about this show being a little too clean, a little too nice, and I hope it's not me.
These people haven't been watching this show.
Well, I'm
It's
just
true.
because I mean,
you obviously haven't seen Mark's opinion on 80s rock stars.
No.
Yeah, you missed the glitter ball section.
Oh Jesus!
You haven't seen when it got slanderous and libelous.
We're waiting to get cut at any moment.
I got crushed and called Mr. Tom a cunt. I don't even know the guy. And he was like, "You called me a cunt. No, that doesn't mean I'm not one, but..."
Wolves is shit, Scum is shit, Chelsea is shit.
Leeds
are awesome.
I quite enjoyed when you called me a cunt.
Is it P time, Mark?
Oh, I think so.
No,
so
we've got the third bet.
Oh, what happened there?
He's being mugged. The London police or the English police, Yorkshire police have come in. They've kicked it. They've chainsawed his door.
They call gendarmes.
No, but seriously, about Gary
folks. Here we are. We're at the 1 hour and 3 minute mark. We're going to have a little break. Refresh on your beers, relieve your bladder, kiss your wives, whatever you got to do. And then come back and join us. In the meantime, I think Mr. Director has a very classic moment from James.
Marsh is more of sort of a young up-and-comer, but also with, there's a substantial background for him. And I think that, he's starting, gradually to win people over. I mean, I think he's going to fall in love with Leeds. I mean, who wouldn't? And, like I fell in love with Leeds, almost 35 years ago.
Yeah, you got to say it's a little bit of a difference for a guy like Marcelo coming from Argentina and Spain and everywhere. Jesse Marsh, I know I put him in cowboy gear and I call him the outlaw and all that, but he's from Wisconsin, as somebody mentioned. He's a cheesehead, so he's got to be going. The weather in Leeds is fantastic, right? As opposed to Marcelo.
Here. What are people talking about? English weather,
He's walking around in T-shirts. He's doing all right. But so you think he's doing the right things with the fans? Because so much of Leeds United is not just about the football. It's about the culture. It's about the
I
fan
agree.
base. It's about the city. That was what made Marcelo Bielsa so loved. Was he would walk around town. He would go to the bodega, whatever the version, the little deli, the markets or whatever, and he would stop for photos with people while he was thinking and ride his bike and things like that. So, and that's part of why Marcelo Bielsa is going to be loved in Leeds forever.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Forever. So,
no, I mean, we'll always love Bielsa. Always. I mean, we'll revere him. That's never going to change. But like I said, I think that the team needed a players manager after Bielsa. I think they needed a guy who interacts with the players, who's maybe closer to their age. Not so distant. I mean, Bielsa was part of the community, which is great, and I think that eventually, Marsh will be somewhat similar, but I mean, not to the extent that Bielsa was. I mean, Bielsa completely just immersed himself and living in that area in Yorkshire. We'll see what Marsh does. I don't envision him as a person who would keep his distance or remain aloof from the fans. I mean, he's met with fans. He went with supporters groups. That was one of the first things he did, like in the first couple of weeks there. And you saw we had the Leicester match where, we should have gotten something from that where we dominated. Then the Aston Villa match, which was, not so good. I mean, some really bad football. And then, all of a sudden you see, how he rebounds from that. And the team just has like a sense of belief, I believe, I think. And he's restored that. And I think that's what we needed. I think we needed somebody who, hugs the players, who goes up to them and, slaps them, in the back and that sort of thing. And that's what they needed. They needed some sort of reassurance because, look, it wasn't great. I mean, those games, those matches under, Bielsa prior to Marsh's arrival are not great. I mean, losing by 6-0 and 7-0 score lines. I don't care who you're playing. That's pretty bad. And, I think the players were starting to lose belief in themselves. I mean, you saw that at Tottenham. I mean, I think, you saw a team that virtually was quitting at Tottenham. And I think Orda noticed that. I think Kinnear noticed that. I think Rads noticed that and said, look, we got to make a change. A change has to be on the horizon here.
What do we think of that? We still in agreement a few weeks later?
Yeah, he is. Listen, I love Bielsa. Always will. Thank you for what he did. He pulled us out the doldrums of awful football. No hope. Forever grateful. But he didn't help himself in the end. We didn't have the players that were good enough to play his system this season because of our injuries. And he needed to recognise that. He needed to recognise that and adapt, and he didn't. And he was the master of his own downfall at the end, and it's a shame to say. But listen, no man's bigger than the club. He will be forever remembered as a legend, forever grateful, and it's time to get behind Jesse Marsh. And from what I'm seeing, I mean, I know this isn't nowhere near the finished article of just Jesse Marsh is adapting with the players we've got. He's not got his own players in yet. He's not adapted his own system. He's winging it at the minute. And I'm just interested in to see the finished article with him. And I hope that it happens quickly next season and he gets the chance to prove himself.
Yeah, I'm curious if he's gonna be back next
because
season.
He will not get the same grace Bielsa.
No,
if he I think Bielsa got a fair few more games because he was Bielsa. Anybody else would have gone a little bit earlier with the magnitude of the defeats. It's not just the defeats; it was the scorelines.
Yeah.
But
Mr. Tom, you had something to add?
Yeah. Not necessarily a secret, Sarah, but Bielsa's football heavily relies on individually being better than the person you're matched up against, which in the Championship was really handy and entertaining because we were individually better than a lot of the people we were up against. But then in the Premier League, I found this quote, that was quite interesting. A guy wrote it following Fulham's promotion to the Premier League. But it's a guy called Andrew Daly. Never met him, just a guy on Facebook on Match of the Day. But I'll read what he wrote. I found it quite interesting. For those fans supporting teams, having been... Yeah, I know. Unbelievable. For those fans supporting teams, never having been in the Premier League, it seems like the promised land. In reality, it shows every weakness your team has and then some. Fans will sing and shout all season long in love with the idea that their team has made it, but they haven't. It's going to be a seriously difficult time for the 3 promoted clubs, and then blah, blah, blah about Fulham. But I thought it actually showed like an interesting thing that I had never thought about. The Premier League
and I think that
expose your club.
Does that. It does that when you Fulham and you go up and down and up and down and
we
up.
We did it to us in year 2.
Yeah, but we still haven't gone down. So if we make it to year 3...
No, we haven't. But what I found interesting about it though is that's what it does, because your style of football that you use to get you to the dance gets used against you, or teams try and do the absolute opposite of it.
That's why Leeds were a success last year.
Yeah, because we were brave enough to punch people in the face.
Exactly. Most teams go from being the most attacking team in the Championship to the most defensive team in the Premiership.
Yeah,
it doesn't work.
They basically go against everything that you built up, right? So what's the point of doing that? You might as well just try to get better players doing the style that you are successful with, because you can only get better.
Which makes Bielsa even better, because he did it last year. And I am a massive, massive advocate of Bielsa's downfall this season was injuries. And that may be down to him overtraining, and maybe not. I'm not going to get into that. It's a debate.
If Calvin Phillips wasn't the player that got injured, we would have lost significantly less matches.
I don't necessarily know if I believe that, but
and Bamford. If we'd have had Bamford and Phillips, we would not have lost as many matches.
I think the loss of Bamford was much bigger than the loss of Phillips.
I feel if you
you're losing a guy that had 25, had 20 some odd goals, 17 some odd goals for you last year.
You lose midfield, you're in trouble in my eyes.
And actually, you know what? I will retract that.
We didn't just lose midfield.
Let me retract that statement. I will say this, and I'll stand by this one. Y'all losing Alioski and not replacing him with somebody as power, that to me was your biggest loss. When you lost Alioski, I was like,
but we spent all last year saying we needed to replace Alioski. So that's the hill we've all got to die on. Quite frankly,
man. He was that great shithouser that could fucking.
He was. But we spent all last season going, we need a left back. We need a left back.
From 2 Leeds fans, Phillips was our biggest loss. He breaks up play.
Yeah,
his vision, his outfield passes from being in a defensive situation to just one diagonal ball. We're on the attack. We lost that.
Sure.
Scoring goals hasn't been our downfall, though, has it?
No,
we've got goals in us.
We have got goals in us, but it took a fair few Barrett patches to find the goals.
All right, boys.
Yeah, but we've got weapons that can punch people, whereas a lot of the teams around us don't have that.
I just hope we get a Pablo this summer. We get some sort of creative attacking midfielder that can.
All right, shall we head into trivia? We got like 45 minutes left in the show.
Yeah,
we worked hard on the trivia questions. We're going to start trivia. Normally, we've got a couple of more people that are waiting in the wings, and I'm going to be the quiz master. So it's pretty much going to be the Leeds boys versus the Gunner.
Why you might as well just I might as well just lay down then.
Why?
I'm terrible at this thing. You know I am.
Well, first of all, I wrote the questions. I wrote the questions so that they might be a little softer this year.
I'll forfeit 5,000 points to Gary right now. If Mr. Tom's in agreement.
No. And I'll forfeit 5,000 points to Gary right now.
We all know that points just come and go.
We want to
points
give Gary
just come and go, and I'm much better at math than Lolo.
You give him 5, I'll give him 5. He has 10,000 points.
10,000 points.
I don't even know if 10,000's on the board, but we'll see if we can catch it.
It's pretty damn close to that, but let's go ahead and roll with this.
10,000 points.
You guys are never going to have me on again.
Here we go. Oh, Gary, we're going to have you on every week. You're tied into a 10-year contract on spec. On spec. I'm sorry, I've got you on the speakerphone
You're
right
the best,
now.
Gary. The best.
Right, but the deal is,
best.
Mark.
We believe in you, but
Mark, the deal is there's no Lolo deductions and all that bullshit.
Hey,
It's
don't
10,000 points.
Don't tell me how to run my own show.
You've got the chat room going against me, and I didn't ask for any of this.
Oh, the chat room doesn't go against you because anyone who is not a Stoop crew member will be on your team. So in this particular case, Alexander, Adam, Mo Master, we got people for you, Gary, and don't worry. I think
Mr.
some of these
Tom,
some of these other ding-dings might come in a little slow. So here we go.
I did think if people in the chat beat us to the answers about even if they get one right, we've probably lost. So
all right, so y'all are gonna remember a number of these categories as we repeat them.
We are relying on Mark's scoring. Virgin territory, really.
I am fair. I'm a fair and malevolent judge. Today's categories are last week in the Prem. We've seen that one before. Oh, we have wrestlers in the movies. I had a lot of fun writing this one for Mr. Tom. Music
baby.
Trivia.
Oh,
this is a good category he did last week. I can take part because I can't remember.
Call me Mister. Call me Mister. And then Premier League anagrams. And
I can't answer, Tom.
On the Stoop original.
We can't win. Anagrams is my kryptonite.
No, Mr. Tom.
All right, boys.
They're quite gettable.
Since he feels overwhelmed and he thinks that he's just going to lay down.
Give him the points,
Gary.
Mark.
Gary, you're gonna pick first.
All right,
give him the points, Mark.
Let's
10,000.
There we go. Wrestlers in the movies for 100.
Here we go. Hulk Hogan plays this character in Rocky 3.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Thunderlips.
You are correct, sir. Thunderlips. Like they really stretched in the writing room for that one.
Interruption,
Absolutely.
Mark. You need to put the Stoopers at 10,000.
Oh, Gary's not going to buy that. He doesn't want to play. He wants to win honestly, and trust me, he's got a chance.
Okay, but we'll just if he doesn't,
right.
we'll add 10,000.
Mr. Tom, you control the board.
He's an Arsenal supporter, so he doesn't do it honestly.
Okay, what is that?
I don't even know what that means.
I know. What is he talking about? What did I do to you, John?
Neither do I.
Yeah,
I got it provocative.
Call me Mister for 100, please.
Call me Mister for 100. Here's an idea. We'll anthropomorphize a plastic tuber with a door in his ass for extra storage, create facial features and body shapes, making every mad scientist's dream comes true. Not Mr. Tom, but...
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Mr. No. Oh, it's Dr. No, wasn't it? Yeah, no.
No.
I'm with you, though. It's a famous Mr., isn't it? Ah.
It's
ding,
a
ding,
fucking
ding.
toy.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Is it Mr.
Ben.
Hyde? Is it Mr. Hyde?
Thank you, Pink Cushion. He got it with
Mr.
Mr. Potato Head as did Carol Gunny. Mr. Potato Head, come on, a door for an ass for extra storage.
I 100% didn't get what was going on with that. I was like, that's a big word.
You put the big word in there, and that lost me.
Yeah. It's Mr. Somebody.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
no, I knew it was a
Guys,
Mr.
kill
something,
me.
but I was
Misters.
like, anthropomorphism.
Have we got like Mr. Tickle and Mr. fucking yeah.
Mr. Tickle? Okay, that's cool. Your Saturdays.
Who got the point?
It's pink cushion hours.
I don't think I don't know who got the points. Maybe we're gonna give them to the Stoopers.
Pink cushion. He's the Stoop crew.
Yeah, but Carol Gunny also came in, and she's
all right,
Lolo.
Can we have Call Me Mister for 100, please?
Did I again get rid of that?
Did.
I have not done this in fucking so long. And the points go. Come on. Why is this not working?
Red. He's already had one red card.
That buzzer's a rumble buzzer.
All right, so we know that they call me. Hopefully, I can get this to work. It worked for the first one. We've already Mr. Tom. We know you can move on from the $100 or the 100 point category. We don't have dollars here.
We're gonna have problems at the end here. I can just see it now.
Right, hang on. Let me just note down that we already did that one. Then, can we try dad jokes for 600, please?
Dad jokes for 600. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? This is $600 points, by the way, so it's not exactly easy.
Cyril, what you wear bow tie, Cyril? What's the answer?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Kipper.
That we could.
Yeah, we can give that, can't we?
What the hell just
Come
happened?
on, Kipper. Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means in regards to fashion.
It means
you're
looking kipper. Yeah, you're
Is
looking
that like
kipper,
being a
man.
blinder?
I don't know. You're looking dapper. You're looking smart, kipper, man.
This. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it up, and it was sophisticated.
Yeah, kipper in English.
We're gonna give those points.
Give those points to Gary, damn it.
Yeah, give them to Gary
for being polite,
for not saying a word.
Give those
you guys are gonna go. I think they muted Gary
because I like how Ben gave an answer that wasn't spelt the same as the actual answer and wasn't pronounced the same as the actual answer either.
Just to get it out of the way, we'll just give those points to Gary as well.
We're doing well. Gary, then Gary can get
your
to
pick.
choose then, yeah.
We might get the highest possible score without actually getting penalised.
Yeah.
I don't penalize.
All right, here we
but
go.
I will be giving a lot of points to
fuck's
Gary.
Penalize.
All right.
It's penal. Penal code.
Tony Turner's in the chat. Sorry.
Tony, he's here. Tony
Gary is
said,
not getting 3 points. I am not. No. I don't want any freebies.
Is that shipwreck?
Tony,
is that shipwreck?
That's shipwreck.
Shipwreck, you was invited. Where the fuck are you, man?
Make sure you type in quickly, Tony, because Gary's going to need the help.
All right, here we go. Music trivia for 300.
Music trivia for 300. In The Big Lebowski, the dude professes his hatred for this band.
Ding, ding,
Fuck,
ding.
I've never seen it.
Ben.
Is it the Eagles?
You are correct, sir. We're going to give
Taking it easy. Taking it easy.
Mr. Tom, you've never seen The Big Lebowski?
I've never
That
seen
is a
it.
film. You cannot beat a Coen Brothers film.
Dude, please.
The Coen Brothers rock, man.
Mr. Tom, can you do me a favor? Do you have streaming services? Do you have the ability?
I have the one that's been in the news this week.
You have the ability to stream this movie.
Go on.
Because
www.soaptoday.ru and look up The Big
Lebowski.
Lebowski.
One of the most amazing comedies known to mankind.
Steve Buscemi and John Goodman are brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh no,
Not that we condone piracy.
John
You wouldn't steal a
Turturro
bike.
playing Jesus. Their
I've just got that shut down, haven't
I? All right, so Mr. Ben,
Mr. Ben, yes.
Pick a
No, it was
category,
me.
God
It was
damn it.
me. Right, I'm going to pick last week in the Prem for 400, please, Mark.
Last week in the Prem for 400. Here we go. By beating Crystal Palace 1-0, Newcastle, as I like to call them, has won 6 consecutive matches at St. James Park for the first time since 2004, the same year this country won the UEFA Euros.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
I'm
That was me. Greece.
Gary.
Greece.
I don't know. Like I said, I am terrible.
It is Greece. Congratulations to the Stoop crew. You're catching up. You're only 100 points away from Gary, but I'm sure that will change.
Yes, definitely will change.
Can I have wrestlers in the movies for 500, please?
Oh, I'm back in
Wrestlers in
play.
the movies for 500. Get ready, Mr. Tom, because these are going to come out. Like, these are all for you, baby. All for you.
Let's
All right,
try
here
it.
we
Let's
go.
try it.
That's
This-
just so
Ding,
wrong.
ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
No, you got to
I
read the
didn't
question, Tom.
finish
Come on.
reading. And Mr. Tom, you're frozen out, dude, because you ding, ding, ding before I even started. So, yeah, there are rules.
Mr. Tom, you
and
need
there
to
are
give me some
consequences.
clues.
This wrestler played a demonic, evil Santa Claus in Santa's Sleigh. A very good horror film, by the way. Kind of funny when you consider
I've got an
he's
idea.
Jewish.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
The Undertaker.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is incorrect.
Ooh. Ding, ding,
Jewish,
ding.
a Jewish wrestler.
Ding, ding,
Ben.
ding.
Ding, ding. Can I
Ric
just
Flair.
give the answer? I know the
Ric
answer.
Flair. No, let me have a few goes at this. I know a
Sure.
few wrestlers. Jewish wrestler. Who looked Jewish with a big nose?
Gary, you want to give it a shot?
Has he been in the cup, Mr. Tom?
I want to give partial
No.
points to Tony there.
No, you can't give points to Tony. It's the wrong fucking name.
You cannot suspend him from the full question for
Mr.
ding,
Tom,
ding,
let's
ding,
get
and
that
early.
answer.
It's Goldberg,
Very good,
You
sir.
know what? And
not
that's- you know what-
Gilberg.
you know
They're two
what?
different people.
In fairness to Tony, he never spells anything correctly, even his
No,
own
he
name.
doesn't. So that's why we're going to give this
Gilberg's a
one.
different person.
Is that-
Did you not
is
hear
that-
what I said?
is
Mr.
that
We're
Mark
Tom?
giving these to
is
the
that Ma-
Stoopers and an
Mr.
extra
Tom,
500 points.
Mr. Tom,
whatever.
is Goldberg Mark sprayed in gold?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, that's the guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. He was weird,
Uh,
wasn't he? He was proper
all right,
creepy.
so-
No, that's
since-
no, that's gold dust.
Gold dust, right? Yeah, right. Well, I don't know who Goldberg
Gary,
is. then.
since Tony Shipwreck is your proxy, you go ahead and choose.
All right, so I have to get one of these right. So I'm going to go with wrestlers in the movies for 400.
Wrestlers in the
How
movies
did,
for
how did we
400.
lose points?
Can I just have y'all
Tony
wait
got it right.
till I finish reading
All right.
before the ding
Yes,
ding
sorry, sir.
dings? Because I
Sorry,
get
sir.
confused. I get
I'm not happy
confused
with
and I
the
end up
points.
giving points away and I don't know where they're going.
Well,
400.
we can clearly see
The
that.
movie Highlander opens with the main character watching a 6-man tag team match of Greg Gagne from Minnesota, Jumpin' Jim Brunzell from Minnesota, and the Tonga Kid dueling this legendary faction.
Ding, ding, ding. Fuck
Mr.
it.
Tom.
It's the Fabulous
Oh.
Freebirds, but Alexander Atom beat me to it.
I'm very sorry, Alexander Adam. We would have needed the fabulous part to be.
Thank you.
Let's just
Thank
be
you.
really honest, because otherwise they're just a really bad, southern cover band at that point.
May I
Those
say that
points-
they were not from Minnesota?
Whom?
The Thunderbirds.
I didn't say the Thunderbirds were from
No,
Minnesota. I said
I'm
Greg
just saying-
Gagne and
no,
Jim
no,
Brunzell
no,
were.
no, I'm not
They
saying
actually
you
were
didn't. I'm
teammates
just
on the
saying,
Minnesota
yeah.
on the University
No,
of
I
Minnesota
know.
football
I
team.
was adding that these guys weren't from Minnesota.
No. They were, Mr. Tom. Were they from? They were from Atlanta.
Just in case anybody didn't know, Mark
That
is from
sounds
Minnesota.
plausible. Yes.
Yeah, they weren't from the UK because that was the that was the
they were
British
definitely from down
Bulldogs.
south.
Mr. Tom, you're
WCW.
bored.
Right. Okay. Can we have Premier League anagrams for 100, please?
Premier League anagrams for 100. Rare hanky. Rare
Ding, ding, ding.
hanky.
Ding,
Mr.
ding, ding.
Tom.
Is it Harry Kane?
It is Harry Kane.
Oh.
You left the H off. I'm going to give the Stoopers a point.
It's one
That
R.
sounds fair.
I'm just.
Yeah, that's
It's one R.
that sounds fair.
That's the American Harry. That's one R.
I know. I love it, man. It's just like when my good friend in Ireland calls my friend Thad. He goes, your roommate Tad. All right, Mr. Tom, your pick.
Can we try out more anagrams for 200, please?
Arsenal hair. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary. Only your biggest goal scorer of all time.
Ding, ding, ding.
Gary?
Henri.
Oh, my God.
I gave you a clue.
Oh, my goodness.
And I outdoing C. Kyle.
Oh.
That is what it looks like in YouTube. Please do not take us off the air.
Well, when you get the answer, people will understand.
I don't.
None of this dancing when he scored. He just used to go like that. Premier League all-time leading goal scorer.
Oh,
even I know the answer.
Oh.
It's Alan Shearer,
Mr.
right?
Tom.
Oh, I thought you said
Yes.
Arsenal, so sorry. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it does say Arsenal hair.
I thought because of the way they were speaking of Gary, that it was an Arsenal top scorer.
I know that's what you guys tricked me, but
I thought you would
I
just
wasn't
get
getting
it.
it right anyways. But
I think
that's why I
should
put
go
it.
to
That's
Gary
why I put
because
it
he
in
was
there.
tricked.
No
Yeah,
worries.
No. Please. I'm already no. I'm not gonna be allowed on this show again. You guys keep this.
You
up.
are, Gary. You're always welcome on the show.
Oh,
we
no, you
like
totally have a
having
free
you as our
pass. I mean,
opposition. It
your
means
coffee
just
card
another,
is filled, and your
it means
your
another victory
frequent
to the
flyer
Stooper.
numbers are all there.
Yeah, we get to do our
Mr.
mental
Tom,
gymnastics.
Category. We're running out of time.
All right, so here we go.
Hour to get
Wrestlers
through.
in the movies. Wait, didn't add. Who got it?
You got it, Gary. You got it. Go on.
Wrestlers
Gary,
in the
pick a
movies for
category.
600.
Yeah, you got it.
Ooh.
Alexander Adam
Wrestlers
actually got
in
that.
the movie. Well, he's also a
There you go.
Stooper.
I can't read the comments, so.
All right, here we go. Wrestlers
need
in
to
the
be on
movies
that.
for 600. All right. Now, in MacGruber, Will Forte's title character brings these 6 WWE superstars to take down supervillain Val Kilmer, only to blow him up with some homemade C4.
What sort of film's MacGruber?
I want.
Who's seen
It's
that?
it's a parody of MacGyver.
I knew you. I
Ding,
knew
ding,
you'd
ding.
seen
I'm just
it.
gonna go.
Okay. All right. Gary.
I'm just gonna go NWO just because I assume that's a
Ding,
group
ding.
of wrestlers.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give you a no right away, Mr. Tom. I want all
Right,
6.
I've
You get
I've
any
seen it
wrong,
once.
lose 50% of your points.
Oh, I don't know all 6. Right.
Yes, you
the
do.
Great Khali, Chris Jericho, Mark Henry. I don't know the rest.
You got
Come on,
2.
think.
You got
You
2
got
of
2,
3.
man. You've got 4 to go. Come on, think, man. Don't tell me he's found a question that's beat you.
I've
I would
only seen the
fucking-
movie once, and that was about 10 years ago.
I've never even heard of the movie. Never mind seen it.
It's very underrated comedy. It's Will Forte. He's
I'm
he's
looking
an
at
idiot.
I'm looking at C4 and thinking Cell Block 4, which is a good film.
Also a good film. Not bad. Have you ever seen the movie NWH?
Yes, I have. Not bad. Not bad.
The
Oh, I
Miz.
fucking love that movie. One of my favorite movies.
Right, have you got him yet, Tom? Or am I
Is
just
it
going to
The
be
Miz?
disappointed?
Oh, you're definitely going to be disappointed. The Big Show?
Who was Chris Jericho's
yes.
tag team partner? Jericho had a tag team partner at one point.
Careful, because I think
not Dwayne
It was him.
Johnson.
I
No.
think Tony Shipwreck.
He
is
looked
catching up on
like
ya.
Chris Jericho. He had long blonde hair. Not the Edge. It might have been Edge.
Edge.
Tony, you got 2.
I'm going
Tony
Edge.
got 2.
Kane,
Nope.
Big Show, Great Khali, Chris Jericho,
Steve Austin, Chris Benoit.
Is it The Miz?
No.
Right. No, I don't know.
The one that you mentioned one earlier, so I'll give you that, but you missed. There's
Roddy
one that
Piper.
everyone missed, and
One was
that's
Roddy Piper.
MVP.
Right.
It
Okay.
was Chris Jericho.
Mark
Kane,
Henry.
The Big Show.
Yeah, he
Mark
got 3
Henry,
of
Big
them.
Khali. He got close, but we needed all 6.
He got 3 of them.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone.
Those points are going to the Supers.
Yeah, I agree.
It's true. Yeah.
Tom, you let us down again.
And Gary,
I'm
since
so
you got the
sorry,
points in
Ben.
that one, why don't you
All
go
right,
ahead
we'll
and
do
pick
one
the
more.
category?
Wrestlers in the movies for 300.
For one night only, Mo Master gets to put you in the dungeon.
Yep.
When Tim Burton brought Ed Wood to the big screen, he enlisted this WWF Hall of Famer to play the role of former Swedish wrestler Tor Johnson.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
George the Animal Steel.
One of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
Right. You're on another level.
love George
I
the Animal
expect
Steel.
a Ben-friendly category next week. I do.
Absolutely. Strains of weed for 200.
Yes. Let's do this.
Well, you know, if I'm
Strains of
coming
weed.
for that, Tony's gonna come with me. Hopefully, he knows some.
Yes.
And he got Big Gunner
Strains
too,
of
right?
weed.
Big Gunner.
Fuck it. Finish the wrestling one.
All right, here we go. Randy Savage pretty much plays himself as this wrestler in Spider-Man.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Bonesaw.
It was indeed Bonesaw. And you know what? I'm giving you double points just for your enthusiasm on that one.
Yeah.
All right, that kills.
How excited does he
that
get?
kills
I
the
don't look at him.
wrestlers in
He's
the
like
movie.
giggling. I think he
I
might
gotta
have just...
tell you, that was probably my favorite category to write this week.
You did well. I
learned a lot. I was
clueless on every one. I was thinking we was going to get.
No, that was
I thought The
strictly
Rock
for
would be at
Mr.
least
Tom.
one of the answers.
No, I was thinking we was going to get a bit of Hulk Hogan and what's the soldier, what he played, the futuristic soldier and shit.
No, that was Goldberg.
Us here
Goldberg was in
on the
Universal Soldier
Scoop
4.
really
No,
love
not Universal
to see
Soldier.
Mr. Tom just dance in
Suburban
delight
Commando.
when he knows the
That's
answer.
the bitch, Suburban Commando. Him and the Undertaker.
Sorry, Mark, what was that? Oh, yeah, he was in that as well, yeah.
He was. I was thinking we was going to be along them lines, but no, Mark, you let me down. You could have put a Ben-friendly question in there with Suburban Commando, but no, you didn't.
I've never seen it, but I will make a Ben-friendly category next week. I promise.
Thank you, but I want you to watch. I want you to watch Suburban Commando as well.
I will.
Jimmy's referencing Thunder in Paradise.
Thunder in Paradise. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Tom, pick.
Yes, he did. BX in the Chaperone. Sorry.
And you're gonna pick again.
I'm just showing off. Music trivia for 600, please.
Music trivia for 600. This singer was born Gregorius.
Ding ding ding.
Ding ding ding.
Mr. Ben.
George Michael.
That is correct.
For some reason, I was gonna say Boy George, but that's not his name.
That's because of the trip, which you can see on Mondays. Boy George was referenced on the trip this week.
Is that guy even like?
Do you really want to hurt Arsenal?
There you go.
Can we have dad jokes for 500, please?
Dad jokes, 500. Why couldn't the green pepper practice archery? Why couldn't the green pepper practice archery?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Because he's not red hot at it.
I'll give you 100 points for that.
Yeah.
But no, that is incorrect.
All right. I'm sorry.
I don't even know what that means.
What's that?
That whole question.
So
I have no clue
so
what
you
it
have.
is.
Oh, Gary's the best.
No,
I don't even know what that
bowstring?
means. What is?
I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Tony, join the
got
stream,
picked.
Tony.
Passing on that.
I like to see Tony's answers are just as productive in the chat as they are live.
Currently, I'm relying on Mr. Director to throw up any and all comments because I can't see fuck all behind this screen. All right, maybe this one got a little tougher, but the answer that we're looking for is because he didn't have an arrow. Have an arrow.
No way.
Dad jokes, folks.
That's certainly a 500 point question. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody likes that question.
Hey, I don't make the dad jokes. I just read the dad jokes. I guess that makes me makes me a faux pas.
You picked the dad jokes. That was what was wrong there. Right, we'll go dad jokes. We'll go dad
like
jokes.
That one. Hey, Mr. Tom got it.
I did get it. Can we
400.
have last week in the Prem for 600? Oh, go on, go on. Do dad jokes, 400. Get rid of it. Get it out of my life.
Dad jokes, 400. What do you call a dating service in Prague?
Very cheap. I mean, sorry.
No, you're not too far off, but only because I've been to Prague when I was really young. What do you call a dating service in Prague? Where is Prague?
Yugoslavia.
Matthew Burgess. He gets it. And he gets it for
Checkmate.
Gary.
No, it's
He gets it for Gary. It's checkmate. Come on.
Tony,
Gary.
Check out.
Gary, you're next.
All right, I guess we're trying to get rid of this dad jokes. So dad jokes for 300.
These are bad dad jokes.
What does Norman Bates ride in the summertime?
Ding, ding, ding.
Gary.
Roach Motel.
Oh, my God. No. What does he ride in the summertime?
Oh.
I think Gary should get points for that.
No, please don't.
I'll give him. No, that was terrible. I'm actually going to deduct points for that. It's so awful.
Ding, ding, ding.
What we do? Ben?
Ding, ding, ding. A bicycle.
Oh, look.
Pink cushion and Ben, you are so close.
I'm terrible at this. There's no way. No, I'm
so
really bad.
close. Come on, guys. Someone give it
Ding,
to
ding,
me.
ding. Ding, ding, ding. A motorcycle.
There we go. A motorcycle. Although Rob Greenleaf said Bates Mobile, I'm actually going to give Gary a couple 100 points for that one. Very close. Gary, you're holding on tight.
I've never seen someone so upset to get points.
Wonderful. I've been asking one question.
Like, I don't want your charity.
No, do you know? It just shows how humble he really is. He is right.
He's
well,
a
let's
genuinely nice guy, and we're a pair of pricks.
He is a
Yeah,
very
let's
nice
switch it up
guy,
then. Let's
but there
switch it
is
up.
nothing humble about an Arsenal fan.
Let's switch it
Nothing
up.
humble
Then.
about
We will go. I'm gonna take myself out the equation here. Let's go. Premier League anagrams for 300.
Weekly Lark. weekly.
I'm pretty sure that's not true, Tony.
I did get an answer right one time. I don't know how many times I've been on, but one time out of maybe the 3 I've been on. Maybe the last 2 times no answer is correct, but yeah.
Is there any clue to this?
He's he plays for England.
Oh, okay.
Pink cushion. There's no H here, so move on. It might be my favorite. He might be my favorite player on this team. He's a tough bird. Plays defense.
He's from Sheffield originally.
Not to be confused with the defender Mr. Tom.
Kyle Walker.
There you go, son. Such a close match. Here we go. Who's Mr. Tom? Pick a category. Let's do something.
Last week in the Prem for 100.
With their loss to Brentford, Watford joined this squad as the only 2 teams to lose 10 straight home matches in a single season.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding,
Ben.
ding, ding, ding.
Derby County.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
It's Sunderland.
No.
What? No, sorry. No, ding, ding, ding. Sorry, I don't. Sorry, it's Birmingham. It's Birmingham in 1987 or something like that.
Yes, it was. Stoop
Sorry, Sunderland was 9. Sunderland was 9. Sorry. Last week in the Prem for 200, please.
Everton v Leicester marked the 9th time Brendan Rodgers could not win at Everton. His win rate is 14% against the Toffees, which is still twice as good as his win rate against this club.
Ding, ding, ding.
Stoop crew.
Man City.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Liverpool.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Gary.
Chelsea.
Yes. Way to go. I'm so happy you got that.
So all right. I'm gonna hang up. I'll be back. I'll see you guys next Friday. Have a good one. Enjoy the weekend.
All right, so I guess it's just gonna be so who's
legitimate points?
Tony, can you hear the sound of Tony being really upset that Gary got it right?
No, he's gonna be upset. Drop the mic.
Exactly. All right, so we've lost our stooper. Can we get Tony? Can we get Tony on?
Here.
Tony, do you have the? Oh, I thought you were dropping out.
I was joking. Jokes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
Gary, see, we're on the trip. See, we get each other.
I got it. It was drop the mic. I'm off. I'm leaving a high.
That's what I was like.
I was gonna leave the show. Come on, I wouldn't do that.
All right, Gary.
Gary loves YouTube shows.
All right, here we go. So we'll see what this is all about. Call me Mister for 500.
Call me Mister for 500. Here we go. This redheaded stepchild of a soda is basically Dr. Pepper without the credentials or the PhD.
Ding, ding,
Not
ding.
Mr. Tom, but
ding, ding.
Gary, I'm going to let you go ahead.
Did I jump the gun? I think I jumped the gun.
You did jump the gun, but we're going to make an exception.
No, we'll pretend he didn't. It's fine.
No, I jumped the gun, but I know the answer.
No, we don't know the answer. So
even though he knows the answer, can I have a go at Mr. Pibb?
Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Gary,
you got it right. You got it right.
No, but I'll give you it because I didn't ding ding ding.
It was Mr. Pibb. We're giving Gary the points because he knew he was just a little shy.
Gary, do you know that means Gary got 2 in a row?
He did. He's going to get 3 in a row here.
He's going to forget about all of that. He's going to forget about it.
May I add? I only know that because of American Dad. Second time we brought that up tonight.
Good morning, USA.
Next, guys?
All right, here we go.
Exactly.
One more time. Call me Mister for 600. Let's see what's up here.
Call me Mister for 600. Gary, for this particular question, you don't even have to ding, ding, ding. You just have to give your best answer because I want to watch Mr. Tom kind of do a little squirmy dance that he's so apt to do.
Oh no!
All right,
Oh no!
call me Mister
love
for
it.
600.
Mr. Perfect.
The little friend of this psychopathic lunatic wrestler Mankind usually made his nasty, moist appearance when it was mandible claw time. I don't want to know where he's been. I don't want to know the places that this guy's been. Not
Ding,
Mr.
ding, ding.
Tom, but
Ding, ding, ding. Ding,
oh,
ding, ding.
Jeez. You have to let Gary answer. That was the rule. Gary
All
got
right.
first.
Do you know
first...
it, Gary? No. Right. Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Mr. Saka.
Oh. Hey, look, Biggs got it before him, though, right?
Yeah, but BX is definitely Stoop Crew.
Damn it.
Huh. It's a tie. Mr. Tom, I wanted you to answer that so badly.
Sorry, Mr. Tom, but I knew that one.
I actually remember Mr.
No,
Saka,
no, I
and
had no intention of answering it. I thought it was for Gary.
Yeah, there's
That
no way I was
little
getting
character
that right.
Gary,
That little
bonus points if you can Mankind's other character in wrestling.
Wow.
Somebody Jack.
I know of Mankind, but I don't know the
somebody Jack.
No.
And
Cactus
got
Jack.
Two. Yeah,
Somebody Jack.
and one more.
And one
I
more.
don't remember. I wish I remembered.
Dude Love, baby.
Dude Love. Exactly.
Dude
yes.
Love, that's right. All right, Ben,
Right.
pick a category.
Right. Well, I like that category, so we'll go 200, Mister.
Cactus Jack.
It's really
that's
good.
great.
It's really good.
It is a good category, Mark. Well done.
Where are we going, man?
200, Mister.
Go on, Tony.
All right. According to Star Trek's Dr. Bones McCoy, he was known as that goddamn green-blooded bastard. Not Mr. Tom, but
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Is it Mr. Spock?
Of course it's Mr. Spock.
Oh.
I did a Star Trek binge in September.
Nice. Good on you.
So I knew it, baby.
I was actually trying to well, maybe I'll throw up like his parents' names, but no, I like the Bones angle because Bones was my favorite character on Star Trek. Anyway,
His dad was named Sarek, wasn't it?
His dad
Yes.
was named Sarek,
I only know that
Yeah, I
because
can't
of the
remember his
films.
mum.
and his mother's
seen the
name was
films.
Ethel.
I'm not a Trekkie. I'm more Star Wars.
Can we do call me Mr. 300, please?
Call me Mr. 300.
It's a great
A
category.
horse is a horse, of course, of course. This title character, played by Bamboo Harvester, ran for 6 seasons. I hear later on he had a quite illustrious career as a giant jar of glue. Not Mr. Tom, but
Ding, ding, ding.
oh, Mr. Director is making a show
John,
here.
Director John can have this one.
Mr. Ed.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And the
The
famous
talking horse.
Mr. Ed.
Of course, of course.
Of course, of course. The talking horse.
All right.
I
What's
think
next? Are we
Gary did well
finishing
on
that?
that question. Right. Yeah, finish it.
Good enough.
That's-
Good
yeah.
enough answer for that one.
Well,
I
no,
don't
fast
remember what
forward
this
your
one was.
YouTube.
All right. Known as this for his clutch postseason heroics in baseball, he was also programmed to kill the Queen in Naked Gun. Not Mr. Tom, but
Ding, ding, ding.
Gary.
Mr. October.
Damn right.
Yes, Gary.
Gary
I'll
is
tell you
on.
what,
Gary's
This
on
is
fire.
a-
He's got like 5
this is a
questions
tight
right.
game. This isn't it, man.
If this
Oh my
was a game
goodness.
of NBA Jam, the commentator would be going, "He's on fire!"
Gary
Not,
just
not really,
broke
because you need to
lane
think
with
about like 5
impunity.
baskets in a row.
All
I
right.
do hope that was Super Nintendo NBA Jam.
You see what happens when we don't have the Lolo math? It's kind of close.
It's good, isn't it? Lolo's
I've been-
fucked up.
All right, so here we
Gary,
go.
Gary, where are you going
To be
next?
fair, Gary's had a good performance in the last 5 minutes.
Done all right. So here we go. PL anagrams for 600. Let's just get it out of there. Get us.
All right. Nuked every bin.
Oh my.
Nuked every bin.
Ooh.
And at the end of last season, it looked like his face got nuked every time.
World-class footballer.
World class.
World class. For me, best player in Premier League.
Really?
Yeah, for me, yeah,
I don't
definitely.
even think he's
Consistent.
Ding, ding, ding.
Consistently.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Ding, ding, ding. Kevin De Bruyne.
Of course it is.
Consistently.
Oh, I was gonna say that, but I just was like, I'm missing some letters because damn it.
Consistently. What a player.
So
They're there.
I was going to name the 6 wrestlers in that question, but I didn't.
Can I ask your opinions on Kevin De Bruyne? Is he?
He is. Like,
Yeah.
Well, no. He's one of them players where if someone told me they think he's the best player in the Premier League, I'd have no reason to argue against it.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't think it was the case.
Even if you had somebody else in mind.
I can see why people would say he is. So that's it.
Yeah. Gary?
Yep. No, I agree with that. I mean, a lot of people are saying, it's Salah, but I think it's.
But this guy's been consistent. I mean, Chelsea let him go. I mean, what a buy from Wolfsburg.
It's not Salah. It's not Salah right now.
Yeah.
No, I know
not
that.
Salah right now.
Yeah.
Imagine buying them both and with no intention of using
since
them.
the African Cup.
Do you know
Salah
what's
hasn't
even
been
better? I mean, I love Leeds United, die till I die, but I love watching Man City. I love watching him team up with Phil Foden. To have them 2 players in your team would be just a dream. It really would. They're absolute joy to watch.
That actually says quite a bit that you would swap Kevin with.
I'm quite disappointed
Calvin.
that I want Leeds to get points against Man City because I love Leeds, but I don't want Liverpool to win league because I just think City play better football. City are just a better team for me.
The truth is that if either of those teams get a draw, they won't win the title.
Exactly.
This is also true.
And it's a testament.
That's not me.
It's a testament, right? I can quite happily call them City, but I won't let anybody call them United.
Right. Can we go music trivia for 100? Oh, Mark's gone.
He's fucking vanished.
Does Mark think it's 2 o'clock?
He's vanished with 3 minutes to go.
Who's this? Oh, I ran out too to get a beer.
You're allowed, Director John. You're not live.
Oh,
he's pissed off mid quiz. It's just not done.
Look at this grass. Tony, Tony, you dirty little grass in the comment section. Tom got beat to the answer by Matthew Burgess. What, you got a little timer, have you?
Have you two had a fucking tip? You and Tony had a tip. Shipwreck.
No, Tony's my boy, but still.
Yeah, well, Shipwreck's my boy,
little
right?
grass.
I want to know, right? And please bring this up when he answers this question. Why have you not come on live tonight? I want your honest answer.
He said that he didn't get the link.
He got the link. Lolo sent him the link.
I don't think he did.
Well, he needs to join our WhatsApp group.
No,
I would have sent Tony the link if that was the case.
Sorry, boys. I thought I would make this as authentic to the original On the Stoop happy hour experience and just dip out for a quick piss.
I thought Tony was talking to me on Twitter earlier, but doing the thing where he was pretending that I didn't know that he was coming on the show.
Mark, have you got Shipwreck on Twitter?
That's a good question.
Right, we need to send him the link.
I'm gonna send him.
Right.
Go on then, Gary.
Yeah, I'll send him the link.
Yeah, Gary would be the best choice since he has more of a direct line.
I genuinely thought he was coming on, but thought he was going to surprise me, even though I wouldn't have been surprised because we all discussed it on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
All right, he's got the link now.
Actually, Mo Master, I just want to point out that while we can't necessarily have everybody on the WhatsApp group, we definitely have.
You ain't got time to be WhatsApping in the dungeon.
Hey,
what are you talking about? You got manual labour to be doing. Hold on. Mo Master.
Mr. Tom, I'm doing a shameless plug here, and you're interrupting me.
Sorry.
I'd love.
What I want to say, Mo Master, go to our website. Go to onthestupidlolo.com, and we have numerous chat sites, and we're pretty diligent in getting to them. So just reach out to us there.
No, I'd like Mo Master to join us because he does actually try and join it on the after shows, and due to technical difficulty in the dungeon, he doesn't always get through. So Mo Master.
That's the fucking best thing I've ever seen. Sorry.
But,
I love that. Sorry. I'm an enthusiastic person, all right.
Mo Master, let me just think out the best way.
I'm not.
Right, Mo Master.
Just the best way is to talk to Lolo.
If you're on Facebook, look me up, Ben Island. I do believe there is some sort of Leeds United insignia as my picture. And private inbox me your phone number and I'll add you to our group. I'm from York.
All right, who's picking the board
you should
next?
find me quite easily.
That needs to be approved by management.
Yeah,
I am management.
No.
Nah.
Hang on, I have Lolo.
Sorry, mate.
Hang on, I have Lolo.
Sorry, mate.
Lolo private message me. Can you make me admin so I can add people to your group?
Yeah.
That makes me management.
All right. Well, Mark,
I'm going to say that make you a junior
Ben's the man in
I can
management.
take away.
You
your
don't
admin.
exactly have the executive washroom
right.
key.
Watch me take
Mark,
away your admin.
We're just going to have to start our own new WhatsApp happy hour group.
You guys are
Can I join that one as well?
You guys are standing
has the
at
same
the stall.
success as
You
my
guys are standing at the
WhatsApp
stall
group.
measuring each other. Hey, come on. Let's move
Oh,
on.
no.
Right. Well,
what's
we'll
happening.
have a discussion in the after chat. But
Just
Mo
trying to-
Master, send me your number.
We're
anyway.
trying to figure out what who's picking the next category is what we're trying to figure out.
We've gone way over time.
Sorry.
All right, go
You
ahead.
pick it, Matt. You pick it.
There you go. PL anagrams for 500.
Yeah, baby.
Tory Snore Band. What
I've
the fuck
forgotten
is a
this one.
Tory?
It's a conservative, which is one of it's like
okay,
one of
it's
the
conservative. All right.
one of the political groups.
It's the
In
nickname
That
of
I
the
know.
Conservative Party.
Yeah.
But I don't know
Nickname.
like where they side.
Yeah, that's the nickname. You're a
They
Tory.
they're perceived as right wing, but then
Yeah.
they're
It's like
obviously-
calling
they're
you a
not,
Democrat.
They're not
you're a Tory.
racist right wing, but
You're either a Labour or a Tory.
Well,
Yeah,
you're Republicans,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
basically. Tory Snore Band. Actually, I don't mind this guy.
I've forgotten who it is.
That's not good because you wrote it.
I know, but it's good because
Carol
I'm going to
Gunny.
work it out.
Carol Gunny got it.
Yeah, it's Carol Gunny on it.
Oh, look at
We're-
that.
I
We're
would
sending
have
that
never
over.
got-
We're sending that
I
over.
would have
to
never
Gary.
got that. Thank you, Miss Gunny.
Well done, Carol.
Yeah,
Good job.
saved
Thank you
us.
very
All
much.
right, Tony,
Finish
you
it,
got the
baby.
points in that one. Where are we going
Is
next?
Tony here yet? What?
Hey, there's the other Tony.
I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes.
Well, 5 minutes.
I
too
can't be
fucking
responsible for that.
I thought the air
I would-
smelled southern.
You probably needed to bribe the doorman a little bit more.
Sorry.
I didn't see him.
Since you're here, Tony Shipwreck, let's pick a category. We got last week,
Music trivia 500.
music trivia 500. I actually bet Tony Shipwreck gets this. This was Madonna's first top 10 hit.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben,
Material Girl.
no, way too late.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Into the Groove.
No. Way too late.
Okay.
Earlier.
I think Pink Cushion had
I
it.
know the fucking video, but I can't think of a fucking song.
Ding, ding, ding.
Pink Cushion.
Holiday.
Pink Cushion's our winner.
As soon as it came up, I knew it was right. But I didn't know it enough to know it myself.
Can
we have Call Me Mister for 100, please?
No. We've burned through that category, my friend.
All right.
Dad jokes.
I'm gonna, yeah.
200 dad jokes. Let's go.
Dad jokes for 100. How does a man on the moon cut his hair?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
He clips it.
He clips it, yes.
That was a question 2 weeks ago. I'm sure.
Was it? I wasn't with you
It's
guys.
all
2
right.
weeks
No,
ago.
dad jokes do get
No, it's fine.
repeated.
No, it's
They do.
fine. It was just
'Cause
because the Eclipse part was...
We all do dad jokes from a different dad joke site, so we do occasionally get a repeat. Let's kill it. Let's kill dad jokes, Mark. Let's kill
I
it.
just want to take a minute. Andre Estevez. Hello, Brazil.
Hello.
Wherever you are. Hello,
Welcome.
Brazil. We love you. And cheers to you. And may everything be well for you.
May I add, nobody said drink tonight, so drink.
There you go.
I think your cousin Emilio was very good in the Mighty Ducks series.
I think he was even better in Young Guns.
What about his dad or his brother, Charlie, doing all the cooking?
Actually, if we are talking about the height of Emilio's cinema career, I'm going to have to
Breakfast
go with
Club.
Repo Man.
Repo Man.
He debuted in 1991.
He
What
was a
about his
great
dad or
wrestler.
brother? What about
Repo
his dad or
Man.
brother?
Do you remember his incoming thing? Repo Man. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Right. Let's kill dad
They
jokes,
they don't know what Repo Men are because they dressed him up like a fucking cat burglar.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom, what's Charlie Sheen's real name?
Charlie Estevez.
No. No, it isn't.
That's his brother's last name, but not his.
It's the same last name, but
it's Carlos
name?
Estevez.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Dad jokes for 200. What do sprinters eat before a race?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Starter.
No. And
I've
I
got to
don't
get
even
points for
understand
that,
that. I'm
though,
actually going to take points away from
Starter is a Kellogg cereal.
Yeah, but
then I'm actually going to give you 200 points back.
Thank you.
Because that's
Thank you.
actually now
It's a
now
good
that you've
answer,
explained
yeah.
it to me. Spinach and no. This is not the give us your no wrong answers here. But no, there's an answer here. What do
I'm gonna work it
sprinters
out.
eat before a race?
It's going to sprinter, so.
What are sprinters?
Runners. Runner beans.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Matthew Burgess has it.
Yep.
Fast food, yeah.
Hey, also beat you once before, Tom.
Matthew is
You didn't give-
actually
you
a
didn't
member
give-
of the Stoopers.
you didn't give him a credit the first time, Tom.
I'm actually giving 200. I'm giving 400 points.
Shipwreck.
Burgess has done quite well in this, to be fair.
Shipwreck.
Right.
I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but quiet a minute.
but I do like the answer. I do like the answer. You're actually going in the other direction for the answer that I'm looking for.
Oh, it's not fast food.
Oh, that's a better answer than any other answer that can
Oh
come
no,
up
it's
next.
This is actually a pretty good answer.
It's the other direction, so you're talking.
I doubt that. It's part of that joke.
Sloth. Ding, 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 sloth.
Microwave food.
No. Jesus
The other
Christ.
direction is slow.
We're already running over, so I'm just going to give the answer.
Ding,
here
ding, ding,
and
Curtis. I don't know.
No.
We'll give the answer then. This is shit.
Sprinters eat nothing because they fast.
That's shit. Fast food gets
That's
the point.
fucking stupid. I hate that.
I didn't write the goddamn joke.
Double red card. That's the first time ever.
We didn't even boo this much when you brought up Gary Glitter.
You've had 2 red cards tonight.
How many red cards is that one? Whoa.
This is
off.
ridiculous.
He's off.
This is ridiculous. I
That
got
was
this off
boo.
of I got this off of dadjokes.com.
You need to change your dad joke site. That's terrible. Boo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, give the points to the Stoopers because fast food was so much better than that.
Yeah.
Right. Can we have last week in the Prem for whatever's left? Because 600 last week in the Prem.
By beating Chelsea, Arsenal recorded their 709th all-time top-flight win. Second to this team with 726.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Gary.
There we go. Liverpool?
Yes.
The clue was top flight, not Premier League.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep. It certainly was.
Premier League for 500. Yet again, Manchester City beat Brighton at home 3-0. This was the last year they did not win at home against Brighton, the same year as the release of E.T. the Extraterrestrial and Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Ding, 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 ding,
ding.
Miss Gary.
I'm going to go 19.
Say 84, Gary.
I was going to say, you know what? I was going to say in the 80s, 84. All right.
Cheating.
No, I'm sorry.
Ding, ding, ding.
I was going to
ding, ding, ding.
Go ahead.
82. 82.
No, not 82. Yeah,
Thank
it is
you.
82.
82.
Don't
We're going to
question me on
we
82.
have to
Thank
give
you,
those points to.
Thank you, Tony.
I knew it was 82, really.
I told you this shit. Right. Well, I
last-
got it
Sorry,
right.
Gary.
All right.
Right. I'm
steady,
going to go. I'm
steady
gonna
your
take my-
nerves.
We're
and give
11
your head a
minutes
wobble.
over. Right. Premier
Which
League
one?
anagrams, 400. I can't answer this.
Menu noshing.
I like this one.
Oh,
And the hyphen is very, very part of it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Go on.
Something, something, son. I don't know how to say it.
Well, no.
Human
but
son. Yes, that is correct.
No, you can't give him it.
Son
No,
Good Min. Yeah.
you can't do that.
You know what? I don't want it gimmies, but
Well, too late. It's already given.
Right,
You've
so
already-
you can
you've
get,
already-
Gary.
all right, here we go. Music. Let's go. Oh, is that still 600 there still?
Yep,
Yes.
600 for the Premier League.
Let's do it. Let's get rid of that one.
All right, steady your nerves and give yourself a wobble, maybe, and have a bit of a drink because it's going to take some thinking. Strap it on. Between on the Stoop happy hours, the number of Premier League goals scored by all teams.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
32.
Oh, so close.
Oof,
Ding,
right,
ding,
so we're
ding.
in there then.
No, I'm sorry, you've been frozen. Gary or Tony
Ding, ding,
Shep-
ding. 34.
Why has Tom been frozen?
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
33.
Gary.
33.
Yay, Gary.
33.
Gary, you're going to have to fucking retire after this one.
Oh, Ben, we need. Oh, God.
No, we're good,
We can't
Tom.
win.
We can't.
We can't win.
Oh,
mean
I
we
don't
can't
know about
fucking win?
that.
What do you
What
mean
are
we
you
can't
talking
win?
about? You can't win.
Bullshit. I call bullshit. Red card, Director John. Red card.
I think you guys could tie. No, hell, fuck
Fucking
it.
tie.
You guys
No.
can win if you
I
sweep
think last
this
question should be
category.
doubled. Right,
You
music
sweep
trivia
this
for 400.
category.
Let's kill it.
and
We're going
400
in
music
reverse.
trivia.
4, 2, 1.
Before Phil Collins, he was the lead singer
Ding,
of
ding, ding.
Genesis.
Ding, ding,
Ben,
ding.
I wasn't finished. I wasn't
Ding. No, I
finished.
didn't ding before it.
Yes,
you
you
must have
did.
heard me.
Ding,
Nah,
ding,
bullshit.
ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Gary.
Tom.
Ding,
Tom.
ding, ding.
Gary.
I know it, Ben. I know it, Ben.
Yeah,
Gary.
but Gary didn't even ding, 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 you bullshit.
Ding, ding, ding.
He
Ding,
doesn't have a
ding, ding.
clue.
Peter
Tony
Gabriel.
Shipwreck. Anything would be. Anything
Gabriel.
would
I had to say it. I knew because you
I
were
do
wrong.
ding, ding,
Pink
ding.
cushion
now.
got it.
Pink cushions on our team. Fuck
He
you.
most certainly is. Oh,
Oh, fuck.
fucking Christ!
Right,
you
200, you
guys.
bitch. Come on.
These are
Fucking
all
Mike
about
D.
America.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, I wasn't even done. You're froze. She was the first American Idol winner.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Right, this is double points.
This is a
Double
100-point question.
Music trivia
We're
for 100
somehow
points.
tied.
Has it ever
which is
come
just
down to a
ridiculous at this
100-point
point.
question to end it?
And I don't even want to read this question, but this singer has had Billboard's #1 hit in each of the last 4 decades.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Bob Dylan.
No.
No, you fucking
Gary.
bitch ass cunt. Gary didn't even ding. What you on about? You don't just go to the next man.
Maybe that's what we should do.
No.
Tony Shipwreck, give me an
Ding, ding,
answer.
ding.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Is it Springsteen?
Incorrect.
Ding,
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 ding, ding.
Is it Madonna?
Incorrect.
Ding, ding, ding.
Incorrect.
Share.
Nope.
Oh, definitely incorrect. Come on.
I'm trying to think who fucking got one this decade. Fuck.
I do know for a fact that she signed. It's a she. She signed one of the largest contracts in pop history. Put out one album, and they paid her more not to ever release another record.
Mariah Carey.
Ben, God damn you! I
Boom.
so wanted the Stoopers to win.
Oh, well.
Here
Mr.
we go.
Tom. May I
Big
say,
surprise there.
may
We
I
did it,
say,
Cyril.
Stoop
We did it.
crew.
We did it again,
I've
baby.
never been so happy to win. That was a tight battle. Well
Tony.
done,
It was-
well done,
Stack the
Tony.
deck against
Even better.
ourselves.
Tony, it hurt me.
Even better.
Well,
Well done,
the-
Tony.
The
What a
issue
contribution.
being-
I
the
should have
issue
stayed in the
being
chat.
is
I
that
did better.
The question was
I love
asked.
how
who
Gary's
has the
answered more
most-
questions.
#1 across the decades, and no one said Gary Glitter because that answer was worth 10,000 points.
Gary Glitter.
You didn't say ding, ding,
But
ding.
you already heard
I
the
love
applause and
how
the song.
Gary
and
got
all
more
the
questions
things.
right
Oh.
in this episode of trivia than Tony had in the entire history of trivia.
No,
Can I
that's
just-
not true.
Can I
I
just
don't care
add?
if it's true or not,
May I
but
add?
I've said it, so it's out there now.
Fuck
May
you,
I add,
Tom.
right? May I add?
I thought you were my buddy.
I would fuck myself if it could reach.
Hold on. May I add?
I thought you were my mate, Tom. What happened?
Who needs
We're
Lolo?
boys, Tony. We're boys.
Who
Lolo,
needs
who's that?
Lolo? Where's
Who's that?
Lolo? Who needs him?
Oh, we do. We
Oh, we do.
definitely
We love him.
do.
We love him, but what a show!
Indeed. So I got new spectacles. What do y'all think?
You look
We
smarter.
couldn't tell. Yeah.
It looks smarter. That's because we just got. Oh, really?
Oh.
I think
Wow.
a third red card's in order.
Oh
Jesus
no!
fucking
Another
Christ.
red card.
You just
That
got
hurts.
directed.
I guess Director John doesn't like the new spectacles.
Right, John's on it.
They look fine. I'm only kidding.
Hang on. Let's bring up.
I mean,
Director
I
John's
can
new
go
hat.
back.
Am I?
Director-
I'm going
Director
to.
John's
No,
new
no,
hat.
Mark. They look
You're
good.
going for the big frames?
I'm going to
You're
put the
back.
link in for anybody that wants to chime in after we're finished.
Tony, you want to chime in? Oh wait, you already chimed in.
No, he didn't really. He didn't say a word during the quiz.
Would you like to chime in? Would you like to chime in the after show though, Tony?
You don't know what you're you're getting
Tony,
yourself
I'm looking
into.
at the comment section. Tony will be glad to have you.
All right, boys. So that's been the. I don't know. At this point, we're handing out the link. Do we roll credits and we roll back in? I don't even know.
Yeah, we roll
Normally, by
credits.
now, I'm out of here.
We roll credits and then keep the link open.
Life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride. Is that how it goes?
Correct, sir.
No.
Yeah, I've heard it so many times. I know it now.
I'm sorry. Say again.
I hope you're paying your advertising.
You say again,
fees.
Mr. Tom. I didn't quite catch that.
When's the show on, Tom? What day and what?
Which
hour?
show are you?
It's on Mondays on.
Oh, what happened to him? We must have lost.
Oh no!
The dungeon.
He's plugging a whole new show on our show.
A show that you sit in the comments section of, sir, and you have a
That's
great
because
time.
he won't let me on the show. I'm so ugly.
That's not true. That's not true.
So he knows I'll trash arse.
All right, let's end this nonsense and then.
All right, thank you everybody for joining us.
Director
we love
John,
you.
we never brought up the
Lolo will be
Rangers
back with
playoffs.
us next week. And if you haven't had a chance, give the show a like. Go to our website. Sign up for the chats. Do whatever
Don't
you
follow
can
me on Twitter.
to spread the words and
No,
follow.
don't follow him on Twitter.
Follow Director John on Twitter. He needs.
Do not follow Mr. Tom on Twitter. You will be shocked.
It's
just
just
you
about
won't.
men's
You
and
will. You
wrestling
won't
now.
be shocked. It's everything you expect of him.
Director John, play us out.
All right, sounds good. All right, see you guys next week.